Hopefully Steel's here.
I mean,
We live.
What was Nikki's
you said
party?
we're live right now.
Yeah, we're live right now. Jesus Christ, you guys.
Wow. Outer Heaven.
Assemble!
Just in time.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my god. Hey, what's up, guys?
Wow.
So we're on chapter 884 for One Piece this week, and I guess we'll start off real quick. What you guys saw of the chapters, if you want to rate it.
I thought it was
It was a good chapter. A 6.
A 6?
What's your reasoning, Steve? Let's hear it.
No, I said I thought it was sexy.
Oh,
sorry.
I was like,
Okay.
I thought it was a 6 because he said you rated.
we all had our pitchforks ready, Steve.
Mm-hmm. I better hear a 10 out of your mouth, Steve-O.
Nah.
I'm joking, bro.
All that hard work we put in. Go ahead, rate it.
I think I give this like a solid 8.
8. Any reasonings for why not a 10?
At least. I don't think Luffy should be doing this well, to be honest. Like, there's some things like I think it's kind of like plot-induced stupidity that I don't entirely like, but like even disregarding that, I think the action of it looks kind of cool, so that's why I say an 8.
Yeah, Luffy is not on his league. I think that was clear.
You would be surprised when we hear it today in the Discord. But anyway.
I gave
talking about
it.
Luffy's way better.
I gave it like a 9 initially, but I still haven't reread it. But I've been, talking to different people and thinking about what.
You better stop.
I'm not sure about the whole singing thing. That really rubbed me the wrong way. That's really the only part of the chapter that I didn't like.
Wait, why?
But we see mad people do that type of stuff. We see Brooke do it. We see
I thought
Apu
Brooke
do it.
at first for saying
We see Lafitte do it. That's how they got into Marineford. I mean,
Marineford.
No, Marineford.
Oh, okay.
We saw Lafitte singing.
We're told that's how he did it. He hypnotized them with his voice, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's the same thing we did in Murajoa as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've been singing to do these things, and it's the same type of effect. Like
Like
we've seen this.
hypnosis, basically.
Yeah,
We've seen this mad times over.
Yeah,
When they get back to Archipelago and Brooke had the crowd turn on the Navy, that was that,
The reason it's a problem for me is because if it's so easy just to turn these territorial sea slugs against them, then why are they such ingrained pieces?
It's not easy
in their infrastructure.
Think about it.
Make sense.
If she wasn't a fishman who had like that voice or whatever, who could do that, they wouldn't be able to. Period. Like it's very situational, Like almost no one would be able to do that ever.
I mean, you named like 3 or 4 people.
No, I know. I named 3 or 4 people, but all of those people, they have to sing. They can't be doing that underwater. No one can be doing unless you're a fishman, dude. Like you can't do that. You can't just disable their whole network like that.
Even if it's situational, bro. Why even have these guys as the what's the word I'm looking for?
Safeguard.
It's the what you said?
Safeguard.
Safeguard. I guess that's a good word. I feel like that's not the word. Not scapegoat.
You're saying like to stop people from invading.
Fail safe. I think that's what
the fail safe.
Why are the territorial sea slugs the fail safe if you can sing to them and make them stop doing their job?
Because Steve-O, you have to understand in terms of like this, like looking at it as a reader, I completely get it. But in terms of the story in that verse, this has never happened before. That's why they said they had to send people down because they didn't know what was happening. Like in their minds, they still don't know what's going on yet.
Yeah, but then
it's not easy.
You can also see like how mermaids like in
it's like she's a siren, bro. She's a siren.
Yeah, exactly what I said. Yeah, exactly what I said.
Because she's singing.
They're persuading the sea slugs.
Yeah.
I guess. But then again, if the sea slugs are supposed to alert you for things happening like this, why didn't they alert them and say, "Hey, this bitch trying to sing to us and trying to against y'all"?
No, the normal, I thought what it was is normally when you're sailing, you don't even know the sea slugs are there. So by the time you find out, you're it would be like being in a minefield, Steve. You're already in the middle of them, and then they can alert, right? But if you're before, if you're sailing and you haven't reached them yet, they're not going to alert you to anything. So I think what it is like she was just in the water somewhere and she started singing. And then you know what I mean?
And you even see like their internal dialogue says guarding, no, reporting, nope.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of died when I saw that shit, bro.
I was like, is that Brooke underwater for a second? I remember Aladdin.
Funny.
Dude, that's what I was thinking for a second.
It was kind of funny, but then when I thought about it, I started poking holes into it, and it just don't seem right.
Stop poking your holes, man. Yeah, stop poking your holes.
Doesn't know who Ariel is about.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's what it is. Little Mermaid, man. I mean, it's like we've seen singing throughout the arc too, so I mean, it's not a big thing.
It's not even about the fact that
one of them.
That the singing.
No, you're just saying that she disabled the entire network. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Such an important factor of the Big Mom Powers infrastructure.
I just think that it was something like they couldn't have thought that something like this would happen.
Yeah.
I don't, like this is beyond what they would have even thought of. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of like what
plus, if anything, dude, the only people that literally the only people that can do this to the sea slugs are the fishmen, and they had the fishmen on their side up until like a little bit earlier this arc. Exactly. You know what I mean? They wouldn't be planning on someone taking out the sea slugs. If anyone, if anything, if they saw someone taking out the sea slugs, they'd send the sun pirates after them.
Yep.
Literally.
Yeah. Not only that, but even if there was like a fisherman uprising,
it
would still be on Big Mom's side in her opinion.
Yeah.
But if that's the logic you're following, then what about the fact that they just found out that not too long ago? I mean, no, it was a decent time ago for them to think that the fisherman would turn against them because they saw Jinbei working with the Straw Hats.
It wasn't a decent time ago. Are you talking about at the wedding, dude?
Yeah, at the wedding. Why?
You understand that it might have been a lot of chapters, Steve, and it might be taking weeks.
No, we know it's been hours. We know it's been hours. They said it's been hours.
Plus, then they kind of like make a form to like have Aladdin be the vice.
Wait, when did they say hours have already gone by between them escaping and the wedding and stuff? When did it say that?
I could have sworn they said that if not this chapter, then didn't they say when they used
are you talking about the 10 hours thing?
Not that. I know that hasn't passed by yet, but I could have sworn they said it's been 4 hours already.
No, that's 4 p.m. They said, if that's what you're talking about, the clock where it said 4 p.m.
Oh, and the wedding started at 3:55. Yeah.
The wedding started at 3:55.
I mean, of course it did.
Stop. And even if that is the case, there's still enough time, bro. Like if you see the leader of the fishmen going against you, then you should think that these fishmen might be able to swim through the water and do something with the territorial sea slugs.
Why would they even think of that?
Because they need the territorial sea slugs to capture the people who they're trying to capture.
Here, for example, I'll give you an example, Steve-O. Last chapter, when what's his name? Tamago was talking to Mont Dore, right? And Tamago's actually aware, like, what's going on, because even the whole Pedro thing. But to someone like Mont Dore, to an average Big Mom pirate, bro, they're still looking at them like, he literally said, we outclass them as pirates. Why should we be worrying about them? They're still not worried, even in this situation, bro, because they're looking at it objectively and thinking, well, in terms of military might, they can't touch us. In terms of intelligence, they can't touch us. They're in our territory at our home, and they don't know a way out. You know what I mean? Like, there's not much to worry about. Like, they wouldn't even think of the sea slugs being affected at first, you know?
Dan, it's a few things wrong with that. For one, Tamago literally said right after that, like, he was like, bro, look around you.
No, but I'm saying that's Tamago. What I'm saying is, Steve-O, Tamago's the odd one out. Tamago's one of the very few people saying, oh, yeah, we should really watch out for them. Everyone else doesn't see them as a threat, even now.
We're talking about the problems with this situation. The problem is they're not considering them a threat when they definitely should be, considering everything that they've already accomplished.
Yeah,
we're also talking about the fact that Jinbei turned against them. And Jinbei's the leader.
Yonko Big Mom,
they know that the fishman can go. Come on now.
Does the Big Mom pirates?
Dude, she's a Yonko. They don't have anything to worry about, Steve.
Obviously, they do because they have all sorts of worries right now.
Did the Big Mom pirates know about the other fishermen being there?
They didn't know.
Yeah,
of course they knew.
I think
Kaylin is one of Big Mom's daughters, and Aladdin was married to her. Of course they knew they were there.
But she's siding with the fishermen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because remember Jinbei told them to leave, and then he
And then
even said this chapter. I wonder if Aladdin made it
Jinbei
out.
himself thinks that they're gone. No
Yeah.
one knows that the fishmen are there except for Chopper and Brook. Those are the
Yeah,
only
When you say there, you talking about in the territory?
in Totland at all.
Of course,
Yeah.
they know that they're there.
No, they,
Wait,
said
why would
they were supposed to leave
Jinbei
before the
said-
wedding
yeah,
started.
Jinbei thought that they'd
They
been
were supposed
dipping,
to
bro.
leave. They were supposed to leave, but they didn't tell the Big Mom Pirates that they were leaving. They
No,
left.
but what
They
we're
left
saying,
under the guise that they were still there. So the Big Mom Pirates should still be thinking, "Hey, where are the fishmen that were here?"
Yeah, but you should ask. You guys forget about Peckham as well, right?
Peckham's would just
Oh,
straight
yeah,
up tell
Peckham's
them they're
knew.
leaving.
Peckham's knew.
Peckham's knew they were leaving. You're right.
That's right. Peckham's knew. So why wouldn't he tell them, "Yo, the fishmen could be up to something"?
He
But,
saw them
they-
leaving, bro.
Because
he
they
literally saw them leaving.
saved Peckham's and then they left, right? Like that's all he knows.
Peckham's got chained.
Yeah, that's
up
all
after
he
found
knows.
out that they were turning against Big Mom. So why wouldn't he tell them?
No, but
could
why
be
would
planning
they
something?
save him if they were turning against Big Mom, right?
No, yeah, Peckham-
They told him. He was crying. He was like, "What are you guys doing? How could you turn against Mama?" You don't remember that?
Sounds crazy to me.
I thought he was crying.
I don't know. Either way, I think he would side with the Fisherman Pirates in the end because they're allied with like Luffy and the ones who saved his home, right? So
I mean, Peckham's is pretty loyal. Just saying.
yeah, but
Like
I
the
know,
Big
but like
Mom
in the
idea.
end,
He's
in the
loyal
end,
to
I don't think
That's
he would
what I'm
snitch
saying.
on them.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, if they were going away, you think he just
Yeah,
let
like he wouldn't say like, oh, these guys are planning to kill them. He might say like, hey, we have to protect Big Mom, but he wouldn't say like the
yeah,
Fishermen
no,
are
I see
doing
what you're
it.
saying. Yeah.
So from the
Peckham
Big
is
Mom,
such a great guy.
from the Big
Yeah.
Mom Pirates
Better than
perspective,
Pedro.
from Big Mom's Pirates, from the Big Mom's Pirates perspective, the Straws aren't a threat. And the only way Peckham saw the entire alliance as a threat was because of the wedding, which is probably now like over in his eyes. The only reason also Tamago thought of the possibility that the Straws were a threat was because of Pedro. Because Pedro said
Yeah.
he wanted to see the new dawn
Yeah.
with the Straws. That's the only reason why he had like the
Yeah,
dawn.
and if Pedro didn't do that, even Tamago would be like, yeah, I mean, there's some scrubs.
Yeah.
You know, like he would still think there's scrubs. He'd be like, yo, we're on a Yonko's crew. It's like 5 to 7 people.
But
Like,
another-
come on.
Another thing was that I was thinking of when Steve-O said like, why didn't they, since the time the wedding happened, like worry about the fishmen? The only 2 people that I felt like were really smart enough or like capable enough to do anything were Katakuri and Big Mom, and they've both been busy since then, right? Big Mom's been on like a rage since then, and Katakuri's been trying to stop them and now fighting Luffy.
The only people smart enough.
No, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I
like,
thought you
who
were gonna
else
say
is capable?
Montour. To be honest, Montour's pretty
Montour,
smart.
Tamago.
Yeah, I was about to say Montour is hella smart.
What do you got?
But he didn't notice. I don't know. He didn't notice. Like it took him so long to catch on to like the Straw Hats
but it's
escaping
not
from
even
his prison,
about-
right?
It's not even about how attentive Mondor is. If somebody tells him that something is wrong, then he's going to do something about it.
Yeah, because Montour is real.
And we know he's very attentive because he was noticing that something was up with Opera. He just couldn't figure out what it was.
Facts.
And he even put people on like operas.
He was like, yo, watch him. I know something's up. Facts. Yo, good shit, Steve-O.
Alright,
You still
let's go
wrong,
Yeah, that
to
is
the
rude.
chapter.
All right, cover page.
The awesome cover page.
Yeah. So, is it me or do like all long legs have tattoos on their legs? Like
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Smoothie, Blue Gilly, this dude that we see in the front page. Like
Yeah, I think it has to do just with the tribes
that's what I was
in,
thinking.
in the
too.
long legs as well.
Yeah. I just thought it was just really interesting because, like, I noticed there was some other characters prior, like after I know Smoothie had the tattoo, but like they almost look very similar to like flowers and shit like that. I shouldn't know if that was like a common thing.
Seems like for most of the long legs that we've seen, they have tattoos for sure.
So you
I
really
can't-
low.
Really low, yeah.
Real low.
Is that any better?
A bit
Yeah,
better.
we can hear it better now, bud.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah, I was just saying it's seems like all the long legs.
Yeah, you gotta
You're
repeat that, bro.
lagging. You're in the Matrix right now.
As soon as your mic gets louder, just start lagging.
Try again. Let's see.
Yeah, one more time. That was kind of funny, dude.
It's all good.
All right, we can. Yeah, we should be able to hear you.
Should be good now.
So what'd you say?
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh no.
Okay. So also, I found it pretty interesting how they said how it's a 1,000-year conflict, like the
Yeah,
long
but-
leg on.
Yeah.
'Cause I
And
was
you know
gonna
it's ended by Luffy, or
No,
was-
clearly. Well, I was gonna say, I found it interesting because of the fact that the Void Century was 800 years ago?
Yeah, something like that, like 900.
I don't know. Maybe
Starfire.
they're fucking the fact that their clan's history is recording
Precede.
stuff before that. Yeah,
Yeah.
recording stuff before the Void Century in the sense of this is when we started fighting. What happened? You know what I mean? It'd be
Yeah.
That's
pretty
what-
cool.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be something super trolly too. I already know.
Yeah,
that.
but I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, maybe Oda's gonna bring because we've seen different characters, but maybe we might see like the actual races, like the way we've seen the Tontadas, they're the Giants, and or
Right.
the Minks, and they might like give us information towards
Yeah.
just random thoughts.
No, yeah, I think they're gonna probably end up obviously joining Luffy's crew and shit like that. I hope we see like a boss of each clan. That'd be pretty sick. Because Leo basically is like the up and
Oh
coming
no,
boss.
for the Tontadas, clearly,
Yeah.
clearly.
So it's like, once we see all these new people, I just hope
Dude,
we
the
see,
princess loves him. He's about to be the king. Come on.
yeah.
I'm so curious just to see like the whole Grand Fleet together. How that looks
Oh,
yeah.
look like.
They show
All
them
those
all.
all those ships you're gonna see in the horizon, like all with Luffy's flag.
Yeah.
There will be one big. I think you have to do it like a 2-page panel.
Oh god. Yeah, I'll probably be like on break right after for like a month.
So clearly,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, I hope we get more crew members than like what we had before. Because what was the max that Usopp said? It was 8,000 followers. He said
No,
right?
10,000. He
600.
said. What do you mean?
I
when-
thought he said like a lot larger than that, like later on.
The first time we see him lying about his crew, I thought it was like
Captain
10,000.
something. I thought it was 8,000. Was it 10,000?
I'm pretty sure it's 10.
You're probably right, but either way, I'm just saying like I hope we get like that amount when we.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm pretty sure. I feel like we will. I feel like we will because after Dressrosa, what was it like 5,600 roughly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, like we still have a shit ton of people to get. You know, I mean,
That's
that's all
crazy.
for Captain, dude. All for Captain
I was just
Usopp, man.
All the giants too, right?
Of
Mhm.
course, bro. What, you
Does
think
he
the Giants are
fly?
gonna follow Luffy just because of fucking Luffy? Come on, let's
The
be
Giants
real,
will be
guys.
the Giants will be the part of Usopp. I will say that.
No,
Yeah, I think
everyone's
so.
a part of. Who
No, yeah.
joined Luffy under the Grand Fleet so far that wasn't trying to join Usopp? Tell me. Name one person who
Jinbei.
thought. That's different. Come on.
Okay.
You're trying to
I
get
said the
away from
Grand-
it. No.
No, I
No,
specifically
no.
said the Grand Fleet. I said the Grand Fleet, bro.
Okay, but let's go to the chapter, please, because I have some stuff
That's
to
what
deal
I
with.
heard.
Okay.
Page
Um,
one.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think? The first couple of pages.
Dude, literally last week, after last chapter we saw Luffy hitting the Kong gun. I was
Right.
literally thinking, and like we saw, like just talking to people, and we saw like how he blocked. I was like, yeah, I mean, it is
Yes, like-
Katakuri. He's like a fucking first commander. He's probably just gonna like move back a bit, you know. Like literally, I was telling him, I was like, guys, let's not like over exaggerate, you know. Like clearly,
Yeah,
he's
I
gonna
didn't-
like slide back on his feet and still be standing. I didn't think he'd
Yeah.
get flown back like this. Like this, literally, what happened is what I was saying probably wouldn't happen. Like, I was like, no way, bro.
You know, I thought he was just gonna, like we talked about. Like, I thought he was just gonna slide on the ground
Yeah,
backwards. Like,
bro.
Yeah. It was like it almost looked like as bad as Doflamingo.
Bro, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I
too.
think Doflamingo's was a little worse.
No. It's
But he was like in an
only-
enclosed space, right? Doflamingo was in a country, right?
Yeah, exactly, bro. The only thing is, all I'm saying is, if you only looked at the first, like, for example, let's say the chapter didn't come out and we were looking at like Raw or something, and you only saw this first page, it's looking kind of slow. Like, you know, see the fucking Katakuri off in the distance, like, oh.
When he did the Rhino Schneider and his head bounced off the ground.
Yo,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
that's actually because
That's actually
Uh,
so vicious.
I know. It's only funny because after like it's clear, I think it's like foreshadowing the whole thing of Roulette saying he's never been on his back, yada yada. So like
Oh.
clearly I think Luffy's gonna be the one to like put him on his back, you know?
Well, he kind of Was that right there? He was kind of on his back for a second.
No,
right
that's the
now,
thing.
or-
That's the whole thing with this chapter. Even when Luffy was knocking him away, every time he was like knocked back, kind of, he never fell on his actual back. That's the whole point. That's like, for example,
his head hit the ground, but not his whole body.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
example, when you
yeah.
see after the Kongun, he's literally flying back and he like gets his feet on the ground to start sliding. Or when
Yeah.
he was about to actually have his head like back hit the ground, he like realizes like fuck that, and that's when he did the whole head thing. Like, you know, like nah, bro.
Isn't it funny how Chris pretty much called the whole his emotions is what caused him to get hit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
with the-
Like it was exactly word for word what you said. I was just like, what the hell?
Yeah. I thought that
that's
was
kind
kind
of
of like
him.
fair.
He even mentioned like the cracker, like the reason his
Yeah,
brother Cracker lost was
Um,
because
Yeah.
on which side are you looking at the chapter?
Manga stream.
Manga stream, yeah.
Okay, can we go to page 10, please?
what are you doing?
Yeah, you're going
Wait, what's page 10? One second.
Oh my god.
Oh, Morath, we're gonna get there, bro. Come on, we're gonna get there, dude.
No,
We're gonna get there.
Dan,
First
Dan,
and
Dan,
foremost,
Dan.
Morath.
No, Dan, I want to start with this conversation we had this morning, right? You said to me this morning, like,
Oh my gosh.
we only gonna see six arms, the six arms thing once.
First off,
We
Morath,
don't-
I
we-
didn't even say that to you this morning.
You said it to me, you fucking liar.
No, I didn't.
You fucking. You said it to me. You said
Morath,
we'll
so
never
you're
see it.
telling
No,
Morath,
you-
I want
you
to make
said we
sure
would
something.
never
I want to
see
make
it
sure
again
something
because
real
it was
quick,
just
Morath.
one attack.
You're telling
Then he
me
was
because
shooting
hold on, Morath. I just
Cracker.
want to make sure real quick because I read the chapter before talking to you. So you're telling me after I read the chapter, I came online and said to you, we're never gonna
because
see it again?
the chapter was not out. We only saw the spoilers.
I only woke up when the chapter was out, bro.
No, bro, because I was talking to you and some others, and I said the spoilers came out, and we only saw a few things, and you said to me, I said, I don't know, is this really the spoilers because it's not that much as we normally get. You were there with me. Don't start with me, Dan. Don't
That's
start
last
with
night,
me.
Morath. That's not this morning.
Well, then it's the last night for you.
And
I don't give a
secondly,
shit.
I didn't say anything about King Morgan.
Yes, you said. You said that to me. Like
Chris, do
you
you
only
think I would
gonna
say
see
that, Chris?
you
Steve-O,
only gonna
did.
see.
I need some guys. Come on, guys.
No,
Oh,
you're only
shit.
gonna see
All
it
right,
once.
I'm good now. I'm good.
You guys do know that there's a 6-hour difference in timeline, right?
Yeah, no, that's why I said what's it called? It's probably like last night or some shit.
So what are y'all talking about?
I'm just trying to
seven,
get back to the
6 hours.
chapter, man. We're on page 6, I thought.
What did you guys think about his special ability to where he could just like move his body to dodge all the attacks? Like,
Dude,
it's,
that's what I was thinking it had to be because
He's
literally
good.
we're told that he's a special paramecia, right? So literally,
Yeah.
that's the same thing as Luffy. All it means is his body turns to mochi. The only thing that I find kind of weird is that he can even do that.
You know,
Like,
like,
that's
you
what
know,
I'm
like
saying,
when,
yeah.
when I read that part too.
Like it doesn't make sense.
You know what I was thinking when I saw that?
Hmm.
I was thinking is that maybe Aokiji had that that superior observation too when Whitebeard stabbed him.
Oh, clearly, no, yeah, he used observation to move. That's what he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, 'cause
But
we see it with-
what
we
I'm
see it with
saying,
this,
Heavens, is I
rocket.
get why it works for Logias because Logias, like their body, they're fluid. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is,
Yeah.
if he really is a special paramecia, the same as Luffy, then why can he do that with his body? Why can he actually open up holes and stuff? That's what
yeah,
I'm
it's like he,
Like,
he doesn't actually have his form still.
saying. Yeah, Ichichi literally blew him in half in 2 separate pieces.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying like it's a little weird to me how it works.
yeah.
we need more context on it. That's the thing. It's just
Dude,
it's
I'm
a special
thinking-
paramecia. Like we don't know anything about it yet.
Dude,
So I
I'm
feel like we
thinking
need more
he might have
context on it.
been like, what if he's been doing like awakening and
I
stuff?
mean, it makes sense.
the
It
beginning.
makes sense that he uses observation hockey to like manipulate his body. You know, to the point like it feels like he's a Logia, right?
No, what I'm saying is I don't get how he is allowed to manipulate his body.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
true. That I mean, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Because like, what I'm saying is because like we keep getting parallels over the chapters. For example, how Katakuri even said. He's like, yo, in terms of speed, power, all that, there's nothing you can do that I can't. He said to Luffy, my fruit is an upgraded version of yours. So what I'm trying to say is, why can't Luffy do some of that stuff Katakuri's doing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't
Yeah.
see Luffy dodging punches and opening holes in his chest like that.
Or
That's what I'm
splitting
saying,
himself
how-
into 2 pieces.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How is Katakuri able to... Like, the only thing I'm thinking is maybe it's been awakening the entire time. or something? Because, for example, special parameces like Luffy, he can't produce rubber, but Katakuri can produce mochi. You know what I mean?
One thing
That's
is
why-
like when you look at
the
actually
thing
on
is
page
weird,
10,
dude. It's so vague.
on the page 10 that Aras brought up, it shows his head, like his brain matter moves to the left. Like how can you control like
No,
I don't know,
that's
how can your brain
exactly
still
what I'm-
function? Like you know what I mean?
Like, remember when he got
That's
split
exactly what I'm
apart
saying.
by
That's crazy to
was it
me.
Ichiji?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was split apart. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How, like, that makes no sense. That like when he explained his power, I'm like, okay, but how about explaining that? How are you splitting apart then?
You know, it was almost
I don't know,
like it was almost like Oda watched our stream and was just like, yeah, Chris's idea is the
like,
best
yeah,
one.
like, we're just gonna
And then he heard the Will of D talking about the hot Gatling. He's like, oh shit, that was true. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, he dodged it. He dodged it. Like that's what it felt like when I was reading. I was like, what?
like that makes no sense, dude. He just like now he's just going off so many different tangents, bro, and like it's getting more confusing as we read
But
it.
yeah, it was kind of like, so with your
'Cause
observation, you're invincible.
now we have to take into
Just stay
account
calm.
for like
No, but
What
it's
kind of-
been like that. Literally, like
what kind of parameces, like how many different type of like devil fruit users are there? Like okay, there's like different type of devil fruits, but like how many
Within
special
the class.
kinds of like
Oh,
of that devil fruit?
yo,
is there,
remember-
you know?
remember Luffy grabbed him with the gear third hand and put him in the mirror world in the first place? Why didn't he just mold around his hand?
dude, that's exactly what I've been saying.
Yeah.
I literally had an argument with people earlier today about that, and they're like, "Oh, that's impossible." And I was like,
How?
"Dude, why?
If he can
Like,
mold his
why?"
brain matter in his
Dude, that's
bones
the
and
thing.
split
I
himself
was
to
like-
pieces, he could do that.
He
They were
wanted to
telling
have
me-
him fight with Luffy.
No, dude, Steve, that's exactly what I said. I said he
Yeah.
allowed himself to get thrown in the mirror, and they were trying to
I
tell me
agree
how
with
I was
that.
stupid and stuff.
To
And they're
me-
like, "No, he couldn't escape Luffy. Luffy had a good grip on him." I'm like, wait, like literally, I brought up the whole Ichiji thing, like how it was split in half, and how he
Yeah.
reformed his whole body from like
Mhm.
half of the mochi. So I was
Yeah.
like, why can't he like split off his head or an arm or a leg or something? Have
There's-
the like mochi in Luffy's hand be grabbed.
Yeah, just his torso is being grabbed. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's actually just being made up as it goes. To be honest,
It's kind of
Honestly, that's what it feels
Oda
like
doesn't
right
do
now.
that. Stop it. Are you
I don't-
telling me?
He literally had a few interviews, bro, where he said he made stuff up on the fly. Like he
Yeah.
made
No,
Roger,
no,
he made
You
Roger
know what it
Ace's
means
dad
to
on the
know?
fly.
Do you know what it means
He
to
Yeah.
made
be honest?
Lucci the main villain of an arc on the fly, bro.
yeah, he's
For
definitely
real, I
just
didn't-
watching us, and
I didn't know that.
he's gonna take our ideas and stuff. I don't know.
Dude, come on. It's called being modest.
Oda has literally said this before.
Oda can't say that he writes and foreshadows everything, or else people would just not
I
believe
mean,
him.
No,
good
you
writers
know
could do
what
that,
though?
Good
It's
writers
actually
could do
more
that.
impressive that he comes up with these things on the fly. Because every other
Yeah,
artist,
yeah.
every other
Good
artist, when they
writers
do
could do that.
interviews and they talking about how their series failed or how it got canceled, whatever, they always talking about the pressures of being an artist and having to come up with things week to week. But Oda's talking about how he able to just do these
Do that
things,
shit on the fly,
and
yeah.
we thinking it's God tier foreshadowing, but all along he was just doing it on the fly.
Yeah, but
that's
look at all the
Exactly,
Down
Steve-O.
Oda.
Like he came up with what most people consider one of the greatest shonen arcs of all time, just on the fly.
yeah, that's true.
When other
Yeah.
mangakers are complaining about the harshness
I
and
mean,
the harsh
the
realities.
thing is like
Stuff in
since like
Shonen
he
Flame arcs.
leaves us, like I swear, like Oda, like sometimes, bro, sometimes he trolls us like with the category. Sometimes he just gives us something, just leaves us speechless, right? So he's like
Exactly.
really unpredictable, like to the like point, like
Yeah,
we don't know
exactly,
what's
and
gonna
that's why he
happen.
did, and that's why he brought the 6 arms Luffy thing back into this chapter.
Oh, Kong Organ, you mean?
Yeah, 6 arms.
2 arms.
'Cause, like- 'cause,
No,
like-
it's
like-
2 arms, bro.
It's 2 arms.
Because you know, like
Ras
when
thinks it's
when
6 for some
Katakuri
reason.
hit his head on the thing, he used
That's
his head
cool.
to get back up.
Oh, Steve-O.
Yeah, he used his head to get back up, right? But like then like before that, you know how like last chapter, how he was laying down, he was eating the donuts and shit. So does he still care about his like back not touching the ground that much? That
Of course he
he's
does.
able to do that. But like why though? He was already laying
No,
down.
it's
like,
not about his. It's not even about his back. It's what the whole thing was is seeing him like that. Like his entire, even his family, like someone like Brule. Brule wasn't lying when she said that. As far as Brule knows, he is perfect. He doesn't touch the ground. He sleeps in a freaking chair, bro. Like, yo, you're not beating my big bro. That's what she's saying. None of those were lies. And the reason why he's so mad is because those things that he's building up like a false facade. He wants people to think of him in these really high regards when he's a slouch, when he's like lazy, when he, you know what I mean? That's why he's like, oh, donuts, sinful donuts, like, you know? He's like lying down.
He said even the holes are yummy, bro.
I love doing this,
He
bro.
said even the holes are yummy, bro. I was like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He loved it. Like the thing is, if you like in the verse, if someone were to say that about Katakuri to like one of his family members, they wouldn't believe it for like what? My brother?
Yeah, bro, no one's gonna
You know?
believe that. No one's really gonna believe that.
But
Yeah,
it's
you're
the
right.
reality of it. The fact that is a reality, and he's trying so hard for people not to know. You know, that's why, dude. That's why those people had to die. Like, you know what I mean? He's like,
Yeah, I really
tell
like
me
that
the
chapter.
truth all.
I was
But-
I was kind of glad he died though, because I was like, yeah, I don't want you to tell like anybody Katakuri like that, bro. Because
Yeah.
he's my man, bro. I can't let his name go to tarnish. Shit. I mean, yeah,
I'm excited to see why
this
his
chapter
mouth is torn.
pretty good. I like this chapter.
Oh, I don't think
Oh,
it's
all right.
torn. I think he sewed his mouth shut instead.
What do you mean?
Like when you see his fangs at first, like to me, it looked like he was a fishman or something, either a fishman or a mink or something. And
Nah,
what
I thought he
think
was a
is-
mink, dude. I thought he was a mink.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's either a fishman or a mink or something. It's not
Yeah.
just a
No,
whole
it's
human.
he's a fisherman because
Well,
No, Moraz,
it's
what
the-
I'm saying is it doesn't matter what he is.
no.
But
That's
what I'm
that'd be
saying
weird
is,
because Jack's a fishman too.
yeah, but there's a tuna that called duck tuna.
all I'm
Well,
saying is
I
Bartolome.
I don't know.
I'm just
Bartolomeo isn't a
I'm-
fishman or a mink.
I'm not sure about that because I don't think Oda's gonna make
No,
the
but
commander
those aren't.
first commander.
Barto
so-
has sharp teeth. These are fangs. Like, these are different. Like, the thing is, though, what I'm saying is, if you were to unstitch his mouth would literally go from ear to ear. It's supposed to naturally be like that. And to make himself look more human, he stitched it up.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
if
he
you look
stitched
at-
it up because
if I
he's
could- if I
concerned.
could look
that's
up the
whole thing.
picture-
He's concerned about his image to other people. That's why he's like, for example, the whole mouth thing. That's why he's
Okay,
like, oh,
okay.
you have a ripped mouth.
I
You
don't
know what I mean? He
about
doesn't
that.
want
Okay, I
people
see.
to know his mouth open like that. He doesn't want
I
people
mean, I
to
get
know.
what you're coming from, but like, remember, like last chapter when he was talking about like the father were talking about how we're sorry, we're never gonna speak about how like torn mouth and stuff, right? And Katakuri
Yeah.
got personal about it. He's like, "What did you say
Yeah.
about torn mouth? Who has
No,
a
but
torn
that's my
mouth?"
point.
And
Because he's so like in his feelings.
He's
No
so
one said
self-conscious about it.
No one said that to him at all. No one said anything about him having a ripped mouth. Like, he's so in his feelings and so subconscious and aware of
I
it.
felt like
He's like,
that's
did
the
you
thing.
tell me
feel
I
like-
have a ripped
I
mouth,
feel
bro?
like he has some personal history about like somebody tearing his mouth up. I feel
Yeah,
like
that's what I
probably
thought.
has to be Big
Oh,
Mom. That's
like his
what I
mouth
thought
was
at
normal.
first.
And
Yeah, he got torn up. Then that's when
maybe
he
it
got
was
personal
Struthen,
about
bro.
it.
And when he opens his mouth to
Yeah,
feed like
Struthen
that,
around.
I feel like he's just using his mochi ability.
Mochi to open
Oh
it
yeah,
up
to
wide.
eat
Yeah.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same thing like Luffy,
course.
like how he can stretch. You know.
Yeah, but I don't think he's a fishman or a mink. And
So you think he's
also,
like fully
Capone's-
human? Like, why the fangs then? What do you think he is?
there could be some sort of like long arms, like long legs sort of thing, because even Capone's like, dude, he has a long tongue and a long fangs too, right? The guy with the big hands.
You talking
On
about Vito?
Capone's crew, you
You
mean?
talking
Yeah.
about Vito?
Yeah, I think so. He has like sharp teeth like
he's
that, and he
talking
also
about
has
Vito, he's talking about Vito.
Vito wasn't a long arm, was he?
No, he said he has
he
a
had
long
big
tongue.
hands.
He said he had a long
Oh
tongue.
no, yeah.
he has and sharp teeth, right?
I can't remember if his teeth were sharp or not.
No, but those are sharp. These are fangs. Like, these aren't even teeth.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only reason.
No, you
like,
could
I
see a
think so.
clear difference. You could see a clear difference.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is we've seen people with sharp teeth before, right? They weren't like fishermen or anything, so.
Yeah, but dude, the way the Katakuri was revealed though, like it was different, dude. It's like like he's personal about that, and I don't know, I don't know what to think. What I'm like assuming somebody probably injured his mouth or did something, like probably Big Mom did it, you know.
Dude, it must have been
He's personal.
bro.
And I remember, I think Snoop said this in the stream. He was like, he probably did that to himself so he could eat more. Bro, I was
No,
like,
man.
I was dying, bro. That shit was funny.
I heard somebody say that it could have been Big Mom found him eating some of her sweets, so she tore his mouth open.
Oh yeah,
I think she
somebody
would
did
have
say
killed him
that
flat out.
I'm still wondering what happened to Cracker with his burn.
Yeah.
Oh, on his eye, you mean?
Yeah, at first
Yeah.
I thought when I first saw him, I was like, "Damn, did Ace do that to him?" But
too.
like, it does look like maybe it could have been Big Mom doing all that to her kids. Especially
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, because she's pretty abusive, man. She's not.
Look what she did to fucking Lola, or not Lola.
Yeah, like
Chiffon.
what?
Chiffon
Oh,
and
Yo,
yeah.
you know what I was actually thinking about the other day because of the whole chiffon thing? It made me think about Thriller Bark, bro. Bro, was Lola stronger than Luffy on Thriller Bark?
I
No.
Really?
Wait,
She's
dude,
in
she
the
might
New
have been.
She came
She
from the
was
New
a
World.
tank.
bro.
Yeah, she was a New World pirate. Well, who was Luffy to her?
what does that matter?
I don't know.
I'm just throwing
I
out
don't know
random.
about that.
I'm just throwing out random things. It made me think about it because we know Chiffon took beatings from Big Mom every day, meaning her durability
Yeah.
is like out of the roof.
I'm,
And Lola's her twin sister. I don't know, man.
I mean, you could assume that, but I feel like that's a stretch.
Chris.
Bro, what? So you want from me? You hear him calling for backup? But I mean, like, it does make some sense because, like,
He's like,
when you
Chris.
think of it this way, right? Like, think of like RPGs, right? Where, like, you're on a harder area, you work your way back to a weaker area. Like,
You're
you're
gonna be
gonna have to like,
stronger than
have
those people.
experience of
Yeah,
going
you're gonna
through
be
that
way
strong
stronger than
areas.
those.
Like, even like fodder in the New World are like gods.
Or the strong people of the
Stuff like that,
fodder
you know?
of the New World are even stronger than some of the strong people.
Like look at Fujitora. Like, look at like the Marines he had with him.
those are
Bro.
random people.
Yeah, like those Marines that he had with him, that hockey, bro. Like, they would have wrecked like Luffy's group. Like, pretty
Yeah.
fancy. So,
Hey man,
that's
if Chiffon was so strong, bro, why didn't she do anything?
Yeah.
a story.
No, it's Big Mom, bro.
That
Like, she was about to
she's
step up
wrecking,
to Big
she's
Mom,
wrecking
come
fucking
on.
giants, bro. 5 years old.
Yeah, like no one's stepping up
like,
to that.
Well, if
But
Lola
that's
was
what I'm
that
saying.
strong,
If they're twins,
no, I'm talking about
they
why
should
didn't she
have
do
roughly
anything
the same.
on Thriller Bark?
yeah.
Oh, because Moria's stronger than her. That's it. What do you mean? Moria's a beast.
But Luffy, actually,
But
yeah,
Luffy
he needed
took care
power
of
up too.
No,
Luffy
Luffy
had-
couldn't
he
beat
did,
Moria.
Yeah, he needed power up.
Could
He
not
needed power up.
even
Yeah,
touch
I know what
Moria.
you mean. Yeah, he needed
Yeah,
power up.
Luffy
Yeah.
couldn't even
Yeah.
touch Moria on his own, bro.
But
Yeah.
I don't know if she's stronger than Luffy.
I
Of
don't
course
think
not
so.
right now. Of course not
You
right
could-
now. I'm saying
you could argue that she's probably stronger than like most of the Straw Hat crew, bro.
But here, what
I
I'm
don't
saying is,
think
let's
about
say
the
she
top-
had
the top
armament
two.
hockey, like armament observation hockey. Why wouldn't she be better?
Wait, was it stated that she was a fighter? Like she was actually a fighter?
She had a sword.
They're all
She's
fighters.
stated to be
Yeah, she has a sword. She's the captain of her crew. Like they're all fighters. Why? Like what?
And her crew knew who the mom was too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's why when they
You know
got
what?
the Xavier
She
card,
was really
they're
strong.
like, "Yo, you're lucky."
Even as a puppet, she was strong. So
Yeah.
Shadow. Yeah, like the.
Oh
fucking
no, yeah, she was one of the
thing was
generals.
running through all the other general zombies.
yeah,
Yeah.
she was like
Yeah.
messing up everybody. Yeah.
All that one. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I wonder what's gonna happen to Pudding after this dude.
Oh, bro.
Gonna get Manly crew, bro. He's going with crew.
Well,
Because
He's gonna
if
hate
Big
it.
Mom finds out, that's a wrap for her, fam.
didn't she say that she admired her sister for like traveling the seas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
did
she
free
did say
with
that.
them, find whoever she
Like,
wanted.
do you think she might want to do it herself?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, but then she's gonna be alone, right? Or is she gonna go with the Capone?
Nah,
I mean,
she-
Lola was
she's
alone at first. Tighten up.
She's being Straw Hat.
Yeah. Gee, I really hope she
She's
doesn't.
not
come
being
up
no
with
straw
Jinbei.
hat
I
boy,
really hope
nah.
she doesn't, bro.
What? You,
She's
why?
not being no straw hat.
Because all we need is Jinbei, bro.
Nah,
We got
dude.
what
Yeah,
we
all
need
we
in
need
this
is
arc.
Jinbei, bro. Yeah.
We're not getting carrot on.
Pedro-
Bro, we don't even care about Sanji anymore,
I think
bro.
Carrot's going back to Zoe, to be honest.
Nah, dude, Carrot's coming. The fact that she's fucking
Like, what I'm saying is,
inheriting
personally,
Pedro, man. Nah,
You know how, for example,
no, it's
Nekomamushi
like
and Inarashi were on the Pirate King's crew? They weren't
Mhm.
part of the crew, but they were on the ship.
No, I
They
know
were-
what you're
they
saying,
were
but that's,
just chilling,
that's like
bro.
Momo more so than like, and that'd be a Carrot. You know what I mean? Or not
That's
what I'm
Carrot,
saying.
not
I feel-
Pedro, shut
Yeah,
up,
you
Pedro.
agree with me.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep. Yo,
But,
Pedro
Are you,
did
ta-
more
are you,
shit
ta-
than
are you
Carrot.
talking about like Vivi, like how Vivi was part of the like
That's
in the
great.
crew?
Yeah,
but
he's
for,
saying like you're part of the crew, but you're not like in the crew.
you know, actually.
Well, I'm
the
saying
crew,
no.
yeah.
I'm saying you're not part of the crew, but you're like going
You're
with
just
like
tagging
you're
along. You're just tagging
acquaintance or whatever.
along.
You're
Yeah, for
gonna tag
example,
along.
Vivi would be a perfect example. Vivi is their friend. Vivi, if she
Yeah.
wanted to, she could jump on the ship right now. They wouldn't care. No, I know,
But I
Chris,
don't-
I know,
but-
I know.
Yeah,
They
but
got
Oda
that.
wouldn't do that. Oda wouldn't do that.
Yo, I actually had a quick question for you guys, by the way, because some people brought it up to me, and I guess there's like different translations for it. On page 11 of Manga Stream, like what's it called? Right where Katakuri does the Peerless Donuts and stuff, and how he says that's just mochi. Remember, there was another translation saying like that's not mochi,
Yeah, I saw that.
and yeah, I don't know, like looking at the actual panel, I don't like Luffy's reaction. I don't know. Like, what do you guys think?
I think that's supposed to be saying that's not Mochi from the way he looks, as if he's shocked.
That's what I was saying. From the way he looks, I feel like the shock is like that's not.
As soon as I saw that, you know what it reminded me of from like Dragon Ball Go Tanks with the kamikaze like things like in the donuts. That's literally what I thought of. And the fact that like he comes out with like a Gear 4 like arm, like his like block Mochi arm.
Oh, bro. Are you talking about on the next page?
Yeah, because like look at his hands. See, look at his hands, right? Yeah, it looks to me like he's in a. I don't know how to describe it perfectly, but like it's a different dimension, almost like how like his hands are covered with like aura.
Fuck, what's the captain's name from Bleach? The dog.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking
Komamura.
Komamura, yes, that's the same type of shit he's doing right there, bro.
How he's puppeting something.
Yeah,
it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then
dude, that shit looks uber OP. Because look at Luffy's face. Luffy looks like he's hit a fucking train. Like
yeah.
Like imagine if this is one of his basic things.
People are like underestimating Katakuri. I feel like if anything, right, the only way Luffy can defeat him is probably gonna be some external, like something external, right? Something external factor or something internal from Katakuri. Like that's
how funny would it be?
I definitely.
How funny would it be if he just starts beating up his brothers and sisters that are around to get him angry?
Oh no, but I really think that honestly, like I was saying this earlier, but I think it's going to be basically like what I agree with you, Mercy. Either it's going to be someone like Jinbei coming in to help, or if Luffy really does beat him 1v1, I see it being a repeat of the Luffy versus Foxy fight.
Cracker?
Versus Foxy, where how Foxy was like, Foxy was getting whooped a little bit, but he wasn't doing that bad. And the thing was, a lot of the times during the fight, Luffy literally just kept shit talking him, and it would cause Foxy to like become completely demoralized, you know?
Yeah.
I kind of see it being, I see it being kind of the same thing as that, where he's just gonna be like, wait, what? Like Luffy will say something, his observation goes down.
Found.
Oh yeah.
It was good, Thursday.
What's up, Thursday?
It was good.
Nothing much. We're just going through the chapter on like page 11 or 12-ish right now.
Where?
Yeah,
It would be so funny if Luffy just kept uncovering his mouth, like keep showing his mouth to people.
Oh yeah.
And he had to keep turning around and scaring his own brother and sisters.
Just going around.
Have y'all talked about the fact that Luffy has 2 arms and not 6 arms when he does conquer? I've been arguing with people about this BS all morning, man.
We know he has 2 arms. Marath tried to get me with that shit earlier.
But you see it. Bunk in this chapter. You see how he's doing a Kong Organ. One of his arms gets stuck, and then boom, it's 2 arms. Like he's mad. Like
I don't know if they heard you, bro.
And people been telling me like, well, it could have just disappeared. Like, no, nigga, because if one arm got stuck, why the other 5 ain't just keep going?
You know what? Not even this chapter, Durthan. You know what solidified it more for me? When we first started seeing the beginning of the Luffy versus Katakuri fight, when we saw that Katakuri was literally mimicking everything that Luffy did. When Luffy did a Gatling gun, and Luffy only had 2 arms, Katakuri actually made extra arms. And he said, this is how you do it better. That's what he said.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Luffy's not doing that what Katakuri can do yet. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was like finalized back then. That it was only 2 arms.
I mean, I would have thought you would all
look. Now Blaze dug his ditch even more earlier. This nigga said in the anime, the arms come out of the smoke. I'm like, bro, hold the fuck up. What?
What do you mean?
You was more credible when we figured that his rubber was allowing him to stretch out more arms. But you said a rubber man makes more arms out of smoke. Come on, fam.
The thing too is if you look at this chapter, like his 2 outer arms aren't like shooting.
Aren't even fully there, like fully shot in or whatever.
So it seems
I just say. It's a lazy way to draw it and animate it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But enough about that, because we already know that that's creditless. Now continue.
Creditless.
So who you think's fighting Sanji?
I think Oven's gonna fight Sanji, to be honest. If he can get
Yeah, I
this
can see that.
pound.
Bro, if he gets
But-
past Pound might give him the.
But
There's a
but
reason.
you
Yeah,
have-
Pound gonna
but
watch
then
Pound
you
might give him
have-
the business.
But then you have Jinbei and them going there too. Jinbei's
No,
gonna
but
be
they're
there.
gonna take hours to get there.
Oh, hey, speaking of that, fam, look.
because Oven's not doing
Hey.
anything right now. You know, he's chilling outside because
Hey, speaking of that, it's gonna take
he was
9 hours
listening
to get
to
there, right?
Pudding, right? He was like, oh, I'm gonna let my sister said this, or I'm not gonna go in, right?
Yeah, he
So
said
I
he
feel
wasn't
like they
going
just
in there.
so they're just gonna wait.
Family in front of it. I see.
No, yeah, they're gonna wait in front of the thing. They're not going into where they're baking the cake.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
that. But I'm saying, like, for example, he's gonna be fighting Pound, bro. Oven. You know?
Because for all they know, it's like Pudding's making a cake by herself. So,
Yeah, they don't know
Yeah,
Sanji
yeah,
there. They
they
don't
don't
even know
know about
Chiffon's
that.
there.
they're not
I
gonna
actually was thinking they might even actually go in because of the fact that Pound's out there trying to say, Oven might just break right in because of the fact that Pound's outside this thing saying, I literally saw my daughter Chiffon walk right into this building. You know what I mean?
Oh
That's
yeah.
all
Like
Pound's
literally,
fault.
because Oven was at the wedding, he's gonna be like, wait, Chiffon, the traitor? You know?
Yeah.
And just go right in there, like, wait, what do you mean?
And then look, when he say Saffron the traitor, I was like, oh, I'm about to go beat that bitch ass. And Pound was like, oh nah, nigga. Nah, you gotta see me now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
People been sipping on Pound. Watch him get this apple juice next chapter, bro.
Yeah.
Where you gonna get that apple juice and turn up, fam?
Same.
He gonna say, bitch. Your name is Oven because you get
I
high.
named you
I'm
Oven.
about to
Lucky
show you
I.
why my name is Pound, fam. He gonna beat the shit out of his ass.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen?
What's
What?
gonna
He's
happen?
gonna one-shot Pound, and then he's gonna come up.
Oh my god.
Pound can't be
Bro,
one
he's not
shot.
one-shotting
And then
Pound.
and then
Get
Sanji's,
the
and then
fuck outta here.
Sanji's gonna be like, "Don't you dare lay a finger on a woman."
Oh my god.
It's
Then he
gonna be
unlocks
funny
his- then he
because
unlocks
Pound,
his,
look,
like full power or some shit.
look,
like
what's
that.
gonna
I feel
happen
like
is
Oda's gonna do some
Pound's
shit like
head.
that. I feel like
Look,
Oda's gonna do
Pound's
some
head
shit
is
like
gonna
that.
shrink. Gonna shrink, and then his body's gonna come out muscular as fuck. Like
This is my true final
he's gonna
form.
go. He gonna say, "I'm going into my ultimate form, nigga."
Yeah.
Oh,
Finally.
y'all saying
What
that
did you
nigga
guys
gonna
think
level
about
up?
Finally.
Shoku, bro.
What did you guys think about Mondor in the anime?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't even see the last anime episode.
Hey,
Well,
but
Pound work.
also, it said it's gonna take the Straw Hats 9 hours to get to Cocoa Island, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Something.
So that means that magic carpet is fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Wait. Do they have
They
do they
got
have
there in
Kuda
like
burst
10
though?
minutes.
Wait, do they have Kuda burst, bro?
I don't
They
know.
said that they're refilling the cola. They already said
Yeah,
that.
but the Cuda Burst won't really make that much of a
Yeah.
difference. Like they're low key be a
Oh
waste.
yeah, probably not.
Like, I think they're going to just sail there.
Yeah, so that means that magic carpet got more travel speed than even Zeus.
Of
Like,
course!
That shit was zooming, fam. Like
Yeah.
it kind of
Nah,
it
it might not be
shaved.
faster than Zeus. It's just that she's not as heavy as Big Mom, you know?
Well, either way it go, it shaved.
She's not
Look, it shaved 8 hours and 40 minutes off of a journey. Like
I know.
that's crazy to think about.
I didn't even think about that, bro.
Yeah. And I was on Dustin's stream earlier this morning. He pointed something out to me. He was like, since it's 9 hours, like, and Luffy is in his Gear 4th, and Luffy said out his mouth, he was like, look here, my Gear 4 won't lose. So he said my Gear 4 won't lose. So basically that leads me to believe that Katakuri and Luffy are gonna end their fight relatively soon. And then Luffy has 9 hours to recuperate before he gets to that island.
Nah, dude. I feel like half the time it's gonna be
Oh,
spent
this
fighting
sucks.
Katakuri, dude. Because if Katakuri,
I feel like it's about to end.
Katakuri can't lose before Gear 4 runs out once, bro. Come on, man. The first Gear 4 he goes.
I mean, but look, if
Gear 4 does run out. When it does run out,
if Luffy runs out of Gear 4, he's dead. He's done.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you think Katakuri's not
dude,
losing,
but
and Luffy's
dude,
gonna
that-
run out of
that-
Gear 4.
But the thing is, dude, the
Unless-
community's gonna go off, bro. If
We
like,
know, of course, we're gonna go 6. We know.
But nah,
Unless
So it's gonna be a repeat of the ending of
I hope Oda
Naruto,
doesn't do that,
how they
dude.
started asking for that guy to kill
Oda
himself.
doesn't do that, dude. Like, I really hope. Like, I pray that he brings something out of his ass that should make actual sense.
Whoa, no homo.
Like, no homo, though. Yeah, man.
But
You gotta do something, bro.
it kind of would make sense if you beat him in Gear 4, because like what we've seen thus far is that Gear 4 is definitely capable of doing like massive damage to Katakuri. It's just a matter of actually getting a good hit off on him. That's where the problem comes in at.
What if?
So like I say, like what if he like
Katakuri?
if he does like maybe a new form, like a more faster form, that could do something to where Katakuri can fucking can see it coming, but he's too slow to react. Or maybe he does something like a covert, and like he punches through Katakuri, turns it around and hit him in the back or something like that.
But
Do you guys think that Luffy can go between forms?
Yes, that's what I'm hoping is leading up to.
Okay. That would be
I
cool
feel like
if he can right now.
once he masters
from
like really
Boundman,
masters
Superman,
Gear 4,
and then,
and he just because that's gonna be
I'm
devastating.
saying I hope he does that too, but I was saying, do you think he could do it now already?
I'm not
I thought
sure.
it was going to be something he'd have later, personally. Saying, like, how do you
guys?
I'm not sure, and if you did, I wouldn't be mad. I would enjoy it.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah, guys.
Tank man on this, man, real quick.
Like that should be so devastating having Gear 4 and going throughout forms. Like he and Bound Man doing all these massive attacks, and somebody try to attack him. Did he switch to Tank Man like in like a quick second and bounce that shit right back? Like, come on, fam. Wouldn't nobody be fucking with Luffy like that, man.
Guys.
Tell him again.
Hey.
What if Luffy actually defeats Katakuri?
Dude, if Luffy beats Katakuri right now, trash. Then he's trash.
Luffy knows Katakuri's mouth. Weakness.
I think he's
Luffy to make fun of Katakuri's mouth.
If Luffy beats Katakuri now, that means Luffy is he himself is pulling himself out of the trash can. Because I think Luffy is trash compared to like the top tiers of the New World.
Who knows?
So if he beat Katakuri, Luffy got an arm out of the trash can, and he's getting better.
How do you think he'll take on Kaido and Wano?
But he's got other people helping him. That's the thing. Wano's probably going to be straight up team fights, like versus one person. It might be like an entire faction versus Jack.
But it will end up with.
Which isn't bad to say, because I think we won't get a true Yonko versus Luffy fight until like Blackbeard.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a solo just yet. Hey, but Dustin reacts. He giving y'all 5 chapters. He said he got 5 chapters to jump on the Luffy versus Big Mom solo thing.
On that shit. I put the Yokozuna and Frankie trying to stop the train. Gonna save Dustin from going to
He giving y'all 5 chapters, so y'all ain't got to decide now.
Yeah,
I'll just let y'all know the option. I'm personally not on that bandwagon train. You know, I'm not on it. But, you know,
if Luffy will defeat Katakuri will kill him.
We'll save Dustin's soul one day.
I do think that Luffy's gonna win though. Right now he's weaker.
If he wins, I think it's gonna be on.
Like, what do you mean by win though? Like to me, win would be like he straight beats him 1v1. Like he can get past him and shit like that, and like escape. And it's technically him winning, I guess.
Fuck that. I want Luffy to put Katakuri on his neck. I want him to body Katakuri. Like, fact. Because Luffy need a legitimate 1v1 dub in the New World, because like everybody been helping him so far. Like, nigga, no, you gotta handle it in yourself, you know?
Yeah, I feel
you.
But should he be able to? That's the real question.
No, he shouldn't be able to. That's
He will in Wano. We need to see some of his power before Wano.
But to be honest, Durson, I don't think we're gonna see in this new world.
Katakuri might be a punching bag.
Durson,
huh?
I don't think we're gonna see in this new world like a 1v1 Luffy fighting like a top tier. To be honest, I think this is no. Because the thing is, why I'm saying this is like it's all about friendship. This whole thing. And every time
just like Fairy Tail.
Exactly.
Yeah, please, I don't want it to go that route, man. Because Fairy Tail's trash.
I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be that route.
It's been going that route. Embrace it, Durson. Just embrace it. Get over it.
Nah, fuck all that.
Nah.
Fuck all that.
You'll like the story more, Durson.
No.
Yeah, friends just take out
when you can see
the
it
other
coming.
opponents.
All right. Wait, I'm Joyce.
Yeah.
It's all about friendships. It's one of the guidelines of Shonen.
Well,
no, that's a fact.
It's more than friendship.
Like the writers said.
Yeah, you saw even with Naruto, they have to fight together to defeat the last.
But it's not Naruto, it's One Piece.
I know, but
No, we're
With
talking
every,
about.
with every shonen, it's the same thing. It's about friendship and working together to defeat or to get to your goal.
Yeah, the writers have to.
It worked real nice for Ace.
Oh my god, this is bad.
The writers have to write some basic themes, like becoming like the best in something, and like friendship and yada yada.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
like
because to be honest, Luffy on its own would never made it in the new world. He needed his friends and the people surrounding him. What they like, what is the chicken guy's name? Said Tamago. The luck that he has and the stuff that happens to him is with a reason. And it's the same thing with the luck that he gets. His people gonna work together with him to get to the point where he can be the pirate king. But without those people, he would never be a pirate king. That's the point.
But he needs them just to do things he can't, or doesn't have to.
I know what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna tell you this. This is how it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but remember Alan Park, Luffy's quote, Luffy's statement. I can't use swords.
Wait, which quote? Oh, that one, yeah. How he needs his friends and shit.
Cook. Can't even lie. About my friends, I won't.
Usopp can't lie either. Oh yeah.
But he said, "I can beat you. I can beat the top tier." That's the
that's what I'm saying. Like that's the grand line and stuff. I said in this.
No, that was in
the new world.
That was East Blue.
Forget about in the new world, in the grand line, but in the new world, he will not do this. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a new level. He cannot do this.
Afghan, we haven't seen Luffy's.
Dude, no, literally, that was the whole point, bro. Like, for example, over the 2-year time skip, for example, on Usopp's island, Usopp changed his goal from just being a brave warrior to he literally said, "I realize now there are people even Luffy can't beat." He said for the entire journey up until that point, he said he was leaving everything up to Luffy because he's like, "Yo, Luffy will just do it."
Yeah,
right.
It's the trump card.
But then when he
Even
realized
Robin
there are some
stated.
people that even Luffy can't beat, he's like, "Then I'll have to be the Sniper King." You know what I mean? Because he realized, like, yo, he's gonna have to help and pull his weight.
Well, that was actually earlier. He wanted to be Sniper King, like around Dennis lobby.
When did he say that he wants to be the Sniper King then?
Well, he was Sniper King.
No, he wasn't
That
the
was-
Sniper
like a
King.
persona.
That was Soga King, bro. Come on.
Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah,
Like, we know
those
that
are
was
two
Soga
different
King.
people.
Yeah, tell him again, Durst. I don't think they know.
This is what people always forgetting. Like Sogu King and Usopp are two different people.
Yeah, facts.
You mean two different characters?
No, two literal
Two
different people,
In
bro.
all,
Like
in
Oda
general,
wrote it in the story, dude.
in every aspect.
Soga
They just
Usopp is from Fuchsia Village. Soga King is from Sniper Island. Get it right. No, I'm joking.
No, not Fuchsia Village.
No.
Usopp's from Gecko Island.
Wait, what?
What?
Or I mean, when I said Fuchsia, I meant Syrup Village. What am I saying?
Yeah.
What am I saying? I was just wrong there. My bad. Usually never wrong, not used to
In
it.
Dressrosa, Robin stated that
Chris?
Luffy is the trump card.
Who's got the Shanks picture? I just saw it now.
That's not Shanks. That's Shonks.
Shonks.
Yes.
Stolen piece.
Like, what was it earlier? Someone said like Kudo instead of Kaido.
What?
Remember someone said like Kudo or some shit like that instead of Kaido?
Oh no, they said Kato.
Kaido.
Yeah, Kato.
Kaido's his younger brother, Kaido.
Yeah, must be a beast.
But Katakuri did the motherfucking Lego arms, man.
No, but it's just no. That's the other form of mochi. You got mochi like in a wicked form, but you got it also like in a square form, and that's the form that you see right now. That's a harder form of mochi.
But here's the thing, like,
Well, I'm gonna call it Lego arms.
yeah, but those
You can call it
Lego.
mochi. It's no problem.
the
I'm just
mochi
saying what it
square
is.
was dope.
He using the Mochi Susano arms, man.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Big
And then they
facts.
could come more from Bleach, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lovely.
I'm not.
Even though Kamamura was trash.
No, he was a beast, dude. He was literally immortal at the end of the series for a little bit.
And
For a
Are
little
you
bit.
talking about Bleach?
Of course.
Bleach was amazing.
Never watched it.
Oh, dude, such a good show, bro.
But
I doubt
isn't
Oh, no.
Sanji a little bit foreshadowing that maybe actually Luffy gonna defeat?
No, dude, that's what it is.
Katakuri?
It's a foreshadow that Luffy will
But
win.
what reason did Luffy
Man, look,
train for 2
I knew,
years?
look, I knew
It's
Luffy
gonna
was
be
gonna
bullshit,
win.
though.
I knew Luffy was gonna win when my boy Sanji was over there whipping batter. They was talking
Yeah.
shit, and they was like, "Oh, he can't beat Katakuri. Katakuri is undefeated." Then he stopped whipping batter for a second, looked at the bitch, smiled. He gonna lose today, and went back to whipping the batter like it was nothing. Like,
Do you really want to see
Exactly.
Luffy team ups to take on
It's
future
crazy.
antagonists?
He'll
Huh?
have to. It's not even a want. He'll literally need to by necessity.
Katakuri going
It's
down.
ridiculous.
Dude, for example, we know we're
I really
going to
don't
beat
want that.
Kaido, but Kaido isn't going down 1v1.
Kato,
Oh, yeah, my bad. My bad.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Kaido's not going down 1v1. We know Luffy's going to have to start teaming up on certain people.
Well, the same thing says about Katakuri. He never touched his
Oh,
back
Katakuri's
touched
a
the
fraud,
ground.
though, bro. He's a fraud.
Well, actually, when he's badass, he doesn't touch the ground. You know, when he did that backflip by
Yeah.
hitting his head on the ground, missing the ground for his back.
Katakuri is going down.
Not
Whenever
But what if Luffy eats Katakuri? Because Katakuri is mochi and
Yeah.
it's edible.
no,
Super
It
no,
was,
Luffy.
he's not gonna eat him, but
and
he's-
Luffy stated, "Do I need to eat in order to win?"
yeah,
He
he
said
does.
in the last chapter.
He needs all the calories to get stronger to continue growing.
He apparently hates mochi.
Well, I mean, it's not meat, bro. You know?
It's sugary.
Yeah, but he had no
fluffy.
problem eating biscuits. I mean, that's diabetes.
Nah, mochi is
He's pretty
even
sick of the
worse.
biscuits. He literally said, I want to stop eating, but Nami was like, nah.
No, but I didn't mind eating. But like eating too much, that's the thing.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
What do you guys? Where's the panel?
You want to talk about Elbaf?
Oh yeah, I was.
Of course, we can talk about Elbaf anytime, broski. Oh my god.
You guys,
Do you
you guys,
who wants Elbaf soon? I want it after one.
Fucking
Because-
move.
Oda just dick teased it.
so apparently in the Viz, he doesn't say that he hates mochi.
The Viz isn't accurate. Viz is like 4 kids.
Also, what
So
do you
you
guys?
sorry, you want to talk about Elbaf? What do you want to talk about Elbaf?
Will there be Odin
Oh, of course.
or Ragnarok?
It'll be Odin, Loki, Thor.
The fact
Yeah,
that we're
Loki-
gonna do
Loki.
Thor this week.
Loki's confirmed. If you don't know, Loki is the prince.
Ragnarok, Thor, everything.
I mean, the Ragnarok thing is really interesting.
Why do you say that?
It was mentioned in Little Garden.
You're just saying like
Oh,
in
when-
the context of the story, or just saying in general.
Context of the story, I think. They mentioned it in Little Garden when
Right.
Brogy and Dory are about to destroy. When they used the attack Hakaku on the giant goldfish, they said, "Our blades can't harm the bloodstained crimson serpent." The bloodstained serpent.
Right, the World Serpent. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the new God of War trailer. The World Serpent at the end of it, the first one at E3. That's what like one of the commanders will
The
probably end up
serpent.
being.
That means Ragnarok because he's going after
It's
the
one
Norse
that- It's
gods.
so big that eats its own tail and shit.
Kratos
The
gonna
one Seven Deadly Sins one that Meliodas has on his tattoo. That's the World Serpent.
Yeah, that's probably Ragnarok.
Mhm.
The serpent's supposed to represent Ragnarok.
Yeah, like way back, people thought that the serpent was supposed to be whatchamacallit, the Grand Line or the Red Line.
Yeah, I thought too. It's like.
So what do you
Ragnarok
think it might be?
People used to say that it used
No,
to
I
be.
get the Grand Line thing. I'm saying like
I'm
what if
saying because how the story should go, and you know how we always get 3 like main enemies that like Zoro, Usopp, and Sanji tend to fight. I'm
Mhm.
saying that for this one, because Loki is mentioned as like the current next in line to be king, and we know Haruden, Dory, Bragu,
he may
Moi,
be
them.
he may be king. I mean,
They said that recently. I forgot when they said, but maybe actually pretend. I can't remember. Yeah, I remember they say that there hasn't been a king for a long time. So
I mean, was it like a decade when he proposed to Lola?
what? No, he was still prince.
Yeah, he wasn't a king.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah,
When he proposed to Lola, like was a decade.
Loki's literally younger than Hajruden, and Hajruden's like a teenager in giant years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like how it's
My
supposed
bad,
to
my
work,
phone
they have
died.
to do some
I
kind
mean,
of.
do you really see potential in Juden?
Of course, Hajruden's
Yeah,
a
why not?
monster. He punched up.
gets-
Of course.
Before getting wrecked by
So he punched up 10K tons, like 10,000 tons. I mean,
Yo,
before
he was gonna
getting
take on
wrecked.
Big Mom back in the day.
Before getting
Ain't
wrecked.
how
course.
Okay, pounds.
Giant pirate.
Yo, Haruden would have
See, at first,
one shot
look,
Big Mom
I
back in the
didn't
day.
believe the hype. I didn't believe the hype of Haruden, but then when we seen him in Big Mom's flashback, I was like, okay.
I can
Yeah.
never see.
They wouldn't
I
have
can
shown
never
him.
get
They wouldn't
hyped
have shown
over
him if they weren't
Hajruden.
planning on doing something with him, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So
But,
it's like niggas like Eddie-O and Blue Gilly, like, yeah, man. But then we got Haruden who been in the flashback of a Yonko, like, oh yeah, he about to get some character development. Like he part of a big old arc that Elbaf. He part of a
and we
big arc
have to go to
himself.
that arc, you know.
Yeah.
I'm so hyped for the Elbaf arc just because I know it's gonna be Usopp's arc and it's gonna be trolly as fuck.
It won't be trolly. It'll be super serious. Usopp's gonna beat everybody.
Yep.
Is it-
Yeah, for some- yeah,
okay.
I see
maybe.
it being epic, not trolly. Yeah.
Yeah, epic. That's the right. Who said that?
Billy Bob,
Do
bro.
you know
What else?
what
Hey.
Dory did? Do you know what
But
Dory did?
Usopp is epic and trolly all in the same time. Like he one of the
When
only
has he
characters
ever
who can do that.
trolled? When
Yeah,
has
I don't
Usopp
think he's
ever been
trolly.
trolled?
Do you
I don't
know
think
what
he's trolly
Dory
either.
did when he
He
wasn't
always
in his
just like,
prime?
hey. So when he hit Piranha with the hammer and it turned into cockroach, that wasn't no troll move.
No.
So he ain't troll the fuck out of her.
Well, the thing is, it worked, right? That's why I
that's
would
not
say it's trolly.
Yeah. Hey, I mean it worked,
Also,
but it
do
still
you
was a
think
troll at
Piranha-
the end of the day.
Is it tactic?
It was funny. Yeah, it was
Would
funny.
be effective towards powerhouses like Katakuri, Big Mom.
But like I was saying,
Yeah, and then think about how he trolled Candy though. I mean Sugar.
No, that's not a troll
You
at
know
all.
what I'm saying?
Griffin.
But
You
here's the
cannot
thing,
call that a
No,
look,
that
he
was
made the
trauma.
funny
You
face.
literally
Look,
can't
He
call
was
that a troll.
he traumatized.
look, he
Sugar.
made the funny face first, and then
Yeah,
knocked
that's
us
kind
out.
of
So?
trolly. Yeah.
And this guy is so much of a troll, but look, he's so much of an effective
Yeah,
troll.
then
This nigga
you
shot
cannot
a
say it's not
bullet
troll.
with the
No,
same
no.
face, like hit you with it twice, bitch.
That's why it's not a troll, because you guys are like. Do you think
Yeah,
that it was
Usopp is a
like an
tango.
ass pull or something that he knocked her out like that?
No,
I just
Like,
thought
why
it
are you
was.
calling it trolly?
No, it's
I just
I'm
thought it was
saying-
kind of
I'm
funny.
saying,
It was
like-
kind of trolly to the audience because like people were like coming up with so many different theories, and it was literally just like,
Not
I'll just make
really.
a funny face.
Is it
No, it's
unconventional?
not about just making
Not
funny.
really.
That's
It's
not
One
it at
Piece.
all.
It's supposed to be
about
goofy.
Japanese culture. It's about that kids in Japan, like when they're doing bad things, for example, like the lore that they're told. Literally, Usopp's based off of freaking Tengu, bro. That's why it works. That's why it's not a troll. It's literally serious. It's a very
trickery.
serious moment. Him being
just
looking like a
trickery and
Tengu. No,
deception.
the fact that him looking like a Tengu, that's why she got scared in the first place. That's the whole joke about it. Not that it's actually
He
a joke.
Screamed, then
Yeah, but it-
was
But
afraid.
essentially, he's just making a funny face, right?
No.
Like he didn't mean to
No,
make it look
it's
like a
of
demon,
course he
right?
meant to
Like,
do
No,
it.
actually,
Nah,
it's
I
called
feel like
jumping
the second
box.
The second
time.
time he meant to.
Yeah,
second
yeah,
time he
that's what I
just
mean.
replicated, right?
That's why I say it's a troll because the first time it was
He knew what he was doing.
unconventional. Exactly, like that's why I say it was a troll because Usopp
He ate the
had
hot
it in his
pepper thing.
mind. He like, oh, I'm about to hit this bitch with this face again. Watch this. Like that's why I say it was a troll. Like
Again,
he intentionally shot that face at her.
Jack in the box.
I just thought that it. Yeah,
Seriously,
I
if it
thought
worked
that-
the
It's
first
like
time, why
more
would you switch it up?
improvisation.
Yeah,
Don't fix it if it ain't
I'm
broken,
just saying, like it takes a troll to do something like that.
right?
Fact.
I don't know.
I mean,
I just
maybe
felt like it was a little bit
Usopp planned to do
trolly.
that.
that
He maybe
happened.
planned, but
No,
he didn't
but
have the strength to do the expression because he was fucked up by
but
trouble.
while we saw in the time skip, right, and we were on what was it, Boyne Archipelago, right, where Usopp
Yeah.
was. That was trolly as fuck.
Which part?
Like the whole
Oh,
part
him
was
training? His
him
2-year time
training.
skip. That's what Maras is saying. He's saying that was all seemed very trolly. And by your guys' definition, it is. But what he's saying is it was still important, you know?
It was
Well,
important,
to me,
yeah.
I didn't think it was trolly his training. I thought that was like the best possible training somebody could get almost.
Wait, Usopp isn't a joke?
No, a
Stop
troll.
it. You know Usopp's a goat.
No. But why I'm saying that is,
joke.
why I'm saying that is because I think what you saw on the time skip period with
Yep.
Usopp, you're gonna see also in Fable. Fable's gonna look like that. Fable,
In Elbaf.
Elbaf, sorry.
Oh,
Elbaf.
I like that game too. Fable, that's a good game.
No, but just because.
No, he said Fable because Elbaf is literally
Yeah.
Fable.
Elbaf is turned around
Yeah, I
as
know.
Fable, so
Uh,
that's why.
No, because Elbaf is ELBAP.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm sorry. I had to. No, that used
No,
to be a
it's
thing.
literally-
Like America, that used to be a thing, and then like they did the official translation. It was ELBAP.
Oh, for how they
Oh.
changed. Oh, yeah, they changed the.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah,
thing
Oda saw that. He's like, nice series,
mean-
kid. He's like, fuck you.
Would Usopp have anything in Elbaf to do?
But like I was saying
They
with the
like
whole,
talk to the giants.
You know Usopp's going to be the king of the giants, right?
Yo, do
He's
you
already got-
think
Like,
Because
that's the whole
behind
thing.
him.
That's the whole thing about them talking about Loki, how Loki has to compete to be the king. Usopp's going to be his competitor, bro. And Loki's going to lose.
lies does Usopp have to have come true in the story that he said
Yeah.
that didn't come true?
do you
Yeah.
think Charles is alive?
probably
Mountain
not
Beard.
alive.
Do you think he's still alive?
Who?
What
Jarl, Mountain Beard. The former.
Oh,
Giant
Mountbeard? No,
Warrior.
that dude's dead, bro. That
yeah,
dude's dead.
you can't be.
I mean, he's old. I mean, who knows? I mean,
You said
giants
waterfall beard.
have
He was
long
like them old
lifespan.
in Big Mom's flashback, so he shouldn't be alive.
No,
right?
no, it's Fallbeard.
I mean, he
Fallbeard
lasts for what?
died.
How old was he? Like 300 something or some shit like that.
I think so.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
who knows?
He's
I
still
mean,
got like 20 some years in him. He's fine.
what if he's still alive? I mean, you
Oh, he
know
probably
those
is, bro.
I wouldn't be
fuckers.
surprised. It just like defeats conventional wisdom if he's still alive, though. I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised.
it's like he's like a
One.
sage.
But like I was saying there with the whole commander thing, with like that is like Loki should have the Hel, which is his daughter, and then Fenrir, which is his son, which is a wolf, and then it should have the serpent, which would be his other son, like under him.
Ragnarok?
As I'm assuming is his three like commanders for that arc.
Yeah, and those are from
But
Greek mythology, right?
Elbaf?
Also as well.
Well, Norse, but yeah.
Norse, but they use it also in Greek mythology, and
Wait,
and
a
that's why
serpent,
I think it's so interesting
what
because
again?
that's why I'm saying it's gonna be all about Usopp, because I already talked with you about this, Chris. Like actually, there's a famous
Aesop.
fable writer, Aesop, in Greece in the Greece mythology, and Aesop
Yeah.
is just literally Usopp.
Yeah.
So we know it's going to be all about Usopp, and
Yes.
they called him as a liar because he made fables and said they all came true, and we're going to see the comparison now with Usopp as well. So
Was there anything in the Greek mythology about that person having any sort of relation to giants at all, or?
no, well he made stories about giants, about
Yeah.
snakes,
Oh.
about all those kind of stuff, and he said those
Plus
will
we still
come
got
true.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
That's awesome.
Some even think that Elbaf is in the sky,
I mean, we see
or like
that there's
the
well, we know
the
that there's
kingdom,
multiple islands
the
of
royal.
Elbaf. Like we know there's different like
Like
subs.
Elbaf would be like Topland.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, I want fucking Elbaf.
Like Kaido is probably a giant from a different race that has a different
I-
tribe and a different island that's similar.
Yeah, I could see that.
But
Because
the
speaking of
Longhorn
which,
tribe.
There's a bunch of other
what do you
ones.
think will be the island after Wano?
Probably Elbaf.
Elbaf.
Oh, what the
Elbaf.
fuck?
If we don't
hope-
get like a
I
small
hope
island
fucking
in between
Oda.
or some shit like that.
There's also
Hey.
a Norse figure called Ymir or Argelmir.
When do y'all think we're gonna see Blackbeard again? Just like see his design post time skip?
I
I
we'll
think
see
pretty
it,
soon.
Because I
Like,
feel like he,
bro.
We already saw his
Well,
design.
We
for some reason, I think Oda gonna change the design like post time skip and make him like I wouldn't be surprised if he come back post time skip like real
and skinny and shit. Just to
Oh shit!
Well, I forget where it was, but we
Muscular,
saw
maybe.
him post time skip. He has a beard now, like an
Yeah,
actual
we
beard.
seen it on. We seen it then.
Yeah, he has the Blackbeard beard.
Yeah.
Like,
Then Moose.
I mean, I'm pretty
might
sure
have
he's
those
opening
burned hairs.
No, we've definitely seen him. That's what I'm saying. Like, I remember seeing
Also,
him. I just
do you think
can't remember where.
do you think Maynard will kill Blackbeard, like arrest him or
you
kill
say
him?
Maynard?
Then I know where you saw him. You saw
Some
him
of the
when
theories.
we saw
There's a history, right?
we saw him in the anime
Yeah.
when he was fighting like Marco versus.
Oh, that's where it is.
And then you saw him standing there like
Just yeah.
And no, like in real life, in Earth, Maynard took down Blackbeard.
I feel like they just wasted that name on that character though.
Who's Maynard again?
Maynard's the
A
dude.
scrub
that got
vice admiral.
We see Dressrosa.
Is he
Yeah,
the
like-
bald guy?
No,
No,
he's,
it's
He do with
he's
the skull.
Catman,
Or is that
I'm gonna
the guy with the
I'm gonna
cap.
Google it.
Okay.
He,
Kind of like low key so far in the story among the other like.
Oh yeah, I didn't recognize him. Yeah,
Manga and shit like that.
of course he will.
he was in the tournament, right?
Oh yeah, he was competing.
He
I
got
think.
dragged
Or
away
I
from-
can't remember if he was competing or if he was like. I remember he interacted with Bartolomeo. I'm pretty
Or,
sure.
yeah, Bartolomeo smashed him up, right?
Yeah, some shit
That's
like
what
that.
I'm saying.
Taking
Like,
out
come on.
Gambia.
Maynard.
People still sleep on that too.
Oh yeah, that was when the guy was like, "Oh, have you seen so and so?" He's like, "No, I haven't."
Yeah, and he was like in the wrecked,
Yeah,
fudrized.
missing teeth.
Hashtag vice admirals are scrubs.
Except for Garp.
And
I'm
Virgo.
Kobe.
Virgo was different.
I believe Vice Admiral.
Yeah. Do you think Onigumo will be a scrub?
Of course
I think
not.
he's going to be powerful.
He's a Spider-Man.
Onigumo, Momonga, Dalmatian. Come on, guys. They're all strong.
Yeah, Dalmatian I thought would be strong. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
don't
mean,
sleep on the Vice
You know who
Admirals.
was also strong?
Strawberry.
Bastille. And he got fudrized.
No, Bastille wasn't strong. Bastille was weak. You just
He
didn't
was.
know it.
He was one of
Super
You
the.
just
hard.
didn't
He
know
was,
he was weak.
I don't care if that was Sabo. He had fucking one shot.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like, I don't care either, bro. Like, the fact, like, no matter how strong Sabo is, he's not admiral level yet. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And this is a vice admiral, the rank below an admiral, and he's getting one shot. Like, this dude's weak. You
What do you
know?
guys think the strongest Vice Admiral is? But,
Sabo
I think
I
Momonga personally.
Virgo.
But
Manga.
Momonga, yeah, Momonga hype.
the other guy that I still feel like after like looking back into it is Strawberry Kizaru's disciple. Just because like, bro, I still think Kizaru was like top admiral.
Speaking of the
Kizaru
cocksucking
thought,
government dogs,
Strawberry used to be under.
Queens.
Well, he probably is still under Kizaru.
what do you think of the admirals? Like the future
now.
admirals?
Are you talking about just like Green Bull, or are we talking about?
Yeah,
Kobe.
Green Bull.
Kobe gonna be
Yeah,
Oh,
Kobe.
Kobe. Stop.
Sure, yeah.
You know Kobe's already Gear 4 level, right?
No, he's not. What are you talking about?
He's
Come on,
in
man.
What do you
Gear
mean?
second.
Don't fall.
Why wouldn't he be Gear 4
Doubt.
level, bro?
Why would he?
Why wouldn't
he
he?
could be
Dude, he
Luffy.
rivals
Garp
Luffy.
is training him.
Yeah,
Garp
dude,
is training.
Luffy got this strong because of the fact that he's been training under Rayleigh, right? He's been training under Garp for even longer. Why wouldn't he be that level?
But Garp's not really.
But
Wait,
Garp fought
what?
his captain.
You understand Garp? Oh my god, dude.
Garp fought his captain.
You understand Garp
AKA
is better
Gold
than
Roger,
Rayleigh, right?
Who is
Garp
No,
is
I don't
like
think so. I
broken
think
brain.
Rayleigh could cut Garp to pieces, bro.
No, you stop lying.
Stop, dude.
The Dark King Rayleigh, come on, against the hero,
You're not
the
even-
hero.
Dude, I know. Hold on. I know you don't believe this yourself, bro.
It's a bit
Like,
questionable.
Yeah, I believe it. Come on.
It's,
Yeah.
No, you don't believe. There's no way.
50-50.
Yeah, I
There's
believe
no
that.
way. Someone said Garp is under Rayleigh. Stop. Garp was
It's
fighting.
just like
hands.
saying that.
Who
I don't
who's-
know. I
Garp
just
was
think
literally
it's,
fighting his captain. Bro,
I think it's-
Bogard used to handle Rayleigh. What? And Garp would work Bogard.
And what about Chinjiao? Could
What
he
about
fight?
Chinjiao? He's a scrub.
but he used to go toe to toe with Garp.
No, he didn't.
No,
You're talking
didn't.
about that, what, one fucking... Come on, guys.
That
Yeah,
one
speaking
clash that Garp was punching mountains to train. Then he
What
punched
about
him one time.
Prime Low?
What do you
Black
mean Garp was
Bear.
punching mountains the train? You understand that Garp literally was called the hero since he was like 18, right? He's been punching mountains... Oh, guys, come on.
And he
Like,
also
you guys read the
fought that
SBSs?
tiger.
Because literally...
But
How
he
old
said
is,
that Garp
was a
was
child.
mountains ever since he was
But
like...
Zoro
Have
was
you guys
known as a
seen that?
pirate hunter before he was 18, so
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, he was confident in his power. He overestimated his power. Then Mihawk showed him his place. You know.
yeah, but that was
small-
like a 17-year-old or whatever Zoro. I'm talking about like Rayleigh in his prime, right? It's just because I'm drawing comparisons between Zoro and Rayleigh. Like I feel like Zoro in his prime is going to be like some powerhouse that Garp in his prime wouldn't have been able to deal with. But it could be. I could be wrong.
Speaking of which, do you remember Zoro's statement, his promise?
I'll never lose
where he's
again.
Not losing.
Not he wanted the Wado Ichirimi when Kuina died. He said he's going to become the strongest swordsman, that his name will be recognized
heard throughout
by the heavens.
My bad, guys. I'm back. I was getting me some
And
hibachi.
the heavens is Merijua. What if Zoro takes on Merijua? Like a foreshadow.
He's not Fisher Tiger.
Yeah,
Stop.
no,
I
no.
mean, damn.
I can see it.
Or he's
Fight
probably
in
talking about,
Merijua.
or he's probably talking about in space.
Again,
with other
One
people.
Piece foreshadows shit. It foreshadows everything.
You guys saw an interesting sign
Well, you know, he has. What?
Oh no, I was just saying. Did you guys see the picture with the new Dawn game for One Piece? The
Yes,
RPG that
yeah.
had the picture of Mary Joa being burnt down, and that was supposed to be
Oh,
released
that's
February
the dream.
3rd.
Oh my gosh.
And
It
it's an
needs to be
early,
dyed in red as well.
it's an early concept drawing of Mary Joa from the manga. So I don't know. Just saying.
Wow.
Dragon saying fire to Mary
Speaking
Joa.
also of Merijua, do you think Merijua will be the final arc? Like, the final arc?
I'd say it'd be one of. Like it'll probably be within. Like I think the final arc is gonna be like multiple different things
Merijua
going on
will
at once
probably
around
be
the world.
based
Yeah.
on France.
The final arc most likely will be the
If you don't know,
all
the
of
parliament,
government, and they gotta get somebody else on their side to fight everybody else in Empire Fine.
the building of Merijua is based on the parliament in France.
I know Alpha Too Late did a video about how it was like the resting place of Jesus or something like
It's
that.
not Alpha Too Late. He stole that fear from Sam.
You gotta believe in Alpha. Come on.
Alpha was exposed
not
for
here to kill
stealing.
him.
Homer exposed him.
Yeah.
Then after he was exposed, he just put hentai and deleted his channel.
He's back. Come on, don't be that guy.
Hey, look, what did y'all think?
You can't handle the truth.
What about
That's so
think
funny.
Aladdin and Praline was at the end of the chapter?
Also, why,
Singing.
I like
song.
that.
Under-
No,
Okay,
that's
so
right. Where
do mermaids can communicate with all sea life creatures?
They just can't
That are
communicate
lower.
with the Neptunian ones.
Because
the Neptunian.
because she's like a shark, a shark mermaid, and she communicated
That's
with
racist.
sea slugs.
No, I see
What does
you're
that matter?
saying. No,
What does
he's
it matter?
saying, like for example, when Jinbei was communicating with whale sharks, it's because he
I
is
mean,
a
it's
whale
just
shark.
restricted
you know?
for fishermen.
Jinbei's a whale shark?
Speaking of which,
I don't.
Could
Dude,
there
I'm just
be-
saying stuff.
could there be a
I'm playing a
fisherman
game. I was just giving
seeking?
an example.
Could there be a fisherman seeking?
Fisherman
What?
Seeking. I mean, I don't see why not technically.
Fisherman of seeking species.
He's saying like a
Oh,
half
like a
orc.
giant fishman?
No,
No,
he's
he's saying like
a seeking
that's like
fishman,
a
like
fisherman.
a
could
seeking that is
literally
like
communicate
essentially
with
a fisherman.
seeking.
But would it just be like a big fishman?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Maybe.
I don't know. What do you want?
No, I feel like what he's like a big fishman would be a giant fishman. He's saying something else.
Nah, it's not a wolf-tongue. It's different. It's like
I
a
don't think you
species of
can because
seeking.
in the series they explain that even though they're fishmen, they're still actually human. You know, like they aren't like
Yeah,
they're
they're
part of
hybrids.
fish, but they're still human. I don't think they can like
I think like
just
the
make
Seekers are more
any
savage
fish.
to an extent. Like,
Yeah,
they're more
but it's
like
fishmen, not
seal.
seeking. Seekings.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're different. That's what I'm saying.
I still
I
want
feel
to
like
know
the
how-
Sea Kings are kind of like an old race too, right? Like they're not just like some
Oh,
dumb
yeah.
fish, right?
No,
I mean, we
they're
don't want to
smart.
talk
I mean,
to
they
each other,
can
bro.
talk.
under the
Yeah,
no.
you can say they are the dragon forms, although we're gonna see in 1.0, but
Do you
then in
think
the
the
water.
zebra seeking is like the biggest of all?
The which one?
Like the zebra, like he was gigantic in the opening of We Are. Like, do you see the massive scale?
You mean when we were at the Combelt for a second?
Oh, the-
yeah, and also the opening.
Oh,
Like
no.
the openings show those seekings.
Oh.
We see that.
It's called the
bird seeking.
zebra?
No, he's saying there's a sea king that like looks like a zebra. That's what he's
Yeah,
saying.
Or a
zebra.
cow.
Pretty sure the biggest ones in the series so far are the 5 that we saw with
The
Noah.
black and white.
That's what I was gonna say. I thought the Neptunians are the biggest things that there are. Like,
I thought the sea monk was way
Neptunians are
bigger than
seekings.
anything else.
Gonna bark larger.
Dude,
no, it's told that
Neptunians
the
is
Neptunians
another
are
word
bigger.
for the seekings.
Neptunians are sea kings, aren't they?
The
Yeah,
Neptunians
that's
are
like
the
a
biggest
synonym.
class of Sea Kings. That's
Oh,
what it is.
I heard ground. I was
What?
like,
No, no.
Hey, can you hear
it's a
me?
synonym
yeah,
for
no,
Sea King.
yeah. She's
Yeah, we
killing
can hear you,
nowhere.
Chris.
Like,
We can
that's
hear you,
what's
Chris.
crazy.
Discord, Chris.
Hold up.
Yeah, I do that. Yo ho ho.
Well,
Oh,
it's
is
a
that
good
my
thing.
Yo ho.
Thanks for the intro, Grim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Copyrighted by Outer Haven. Yeah.
Also, by the way, Chris, you mentioned that game with the Marijoa burning. I had a theory.
The Dawn
Yeah,
game.
like Don something.
Yeah,
It's
I had a
called
theory a
Heartache.
while ago that the last place dragon was going to invade was Marijoa, and maybe it's sooner than I thought.
Like a chess game. He's gonna take out the small pawns.
Like that panel,
Then-
like you can tell from like the drawing of it that it's like an early concept drawing for the manga, and it's not supposed to be released until February 3rd in Jump. So that was a
But we already know
leaked
what Marijoa. We've
Did you
seen
guys-
Marijoa.
What's up, Grim?
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys talk about the confirmed Enel theory?
Oh
What?
yeah, did you
I know.
also know that Katakuri is a triplet? And is also a minister?
SBS one.
Where did what?
Katakuri is a
Is that made up?
triplet. No, it's
Is that-
confirmed in a volume, in the latest volume. I mean, the CBS volume.
SPS.
Also, Oda drew the female versions of the admirals, because why the fuck not?
Yeah. Japan.
Chris.
But what were you talking about, Enel?
Bro.
Yeah, I had a whole like a chapter ago, 2 chapters ago, we were discussing like some issues with like Katakuri's power and like how it should really work, because Luffy hit him. So we came up with like those like stupid like tribal theories that like he's moving around and shit inside the mochi or whatever, which is unconfirmed. But then we brought up an aspect that like because Enel is the only person in the series besides maybe Aokiji, who we know confirmed use their haki in tandem with their devil fruit, and now to a much greater degree than anybody else.
Yeah, I also assume Aokiji has haki.
Whenever we got it revealed in this chapter, it was a confirmation that like this guy is doing the exact same thing. So now we're having discussions and arguments about whether who's superior in terms of like the tandem. Is Katakuri's foresight better than Enel's ability to like hear what people are saying from an island's worth away?
No, he can't see.
Well, the thing is, he uses his observation, but his electro like waves can pick up people's like talking.
Yeah, that's why
Their brain
you can
waves.
hear the entire.
That's the difference. There's a tandem.
And no,
His fruit allows him to hear. Mantra allows him to see and feel, and within tandem together, it amplified that much more greater. So Katakuri being able to move his body around with foresight, literally being able to dodge Gatling's attacks, and we see them as like they're actually 2 arms, but they seem like bullets and streams of several arms.
I mean, you should use with just regular haki, not foresight. I mean, future sight.
Well, he sees the future.
But he doesn't. Like, he just predicts attacks with haki, and then he just simply dodges.
No, he
But
can
it's
see the
a
future.
Future sight.
Yeah, the volumes don't say that. The volumes say he can see the future.
He can see the future. That's how he knew that guy was going to shoot him, and he knows what
Why?
people are going to say before they say it.
Yeah. No, but why? Couldn't he just use regular Kenboshoku haki?
What does it matter? It's just the fact that he's doing that. Like he can see in the future.
I mean, if Aokiji has it, like,
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
Go ahead.
I just said a while ago that the way Aokiji took Whitebeard's attack and made his Logia around it was kind of like Katakuri does. So maybe he has superior haki too, but without the.
it's like even stronger Busoshoku haki.
Well, I think you
Or
being able to dodge an attack
Kenboshoku haki.
is different than actually seeing into the future and knowing what people
Yeah.
are going to say and things like that.
for
Yeah,
sure,
I
for
think-
sure.
Yeah, Katakuri has the a different variant probably, but Aokiji probably also has the superior observation, where it can anticipate the attack of Whitebeard, but not see into
I
the
mean-
future like Katakuri.
Do you know before Dressrosa when Aokiji talked to Smoker, like, to tell Akainu to send the admirals against Doflamingo? Because hell's going to be loose.
Chris.
Could that be a prediction? Like, he see the distant future?
Who are you talking about specifically?
Who's on arrived to Punk Hazard?
Oh, I mean, he probably
Joker
just kind of
dipped.
knew. I mean, we see whatchamacallit as well. Kind of do it to the Marco Vista when he tries to attack. Akainu like forms himself around their attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either he has stronger haki or Kenboshoku haki.
I just think it's
Dodge
just when you
haki
get that
attacks.
tier, you can do that kind of like if you see far enough into the future, you can like mold
again,
your like
it's-
Logia around that like
It's
attack.
deduction. It hasn't been confirmed yet. We just deduce it.
Well,
Yeah,
the thing,
I don't-
like
I
we
don't-
even saw Luffy during the Marineford. We saw him use that sort of future sight when he was gonna go use the bazooka against Mihawk, and he foresaw his arms getting cut off, so he
Maybe.
threw them into the ground instead of winning it to attack
Yeah.
like he was going to.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe. It
And like
was
we
a
saw
way
like
to
the
make
actual
Kenboshoku.
panels. We saw the actual panels of his arms getting cut off, right? So he like saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, Sora noted that as well.
Yeah, the only person who can see into the future confirmed is Katakuri. I don't think there's any abilities that elude anywhere else. Even Hawkins and I forgot her name, the large mermaid shark bitch
Aileen.
from
Sure.
yes, her.
Charlie.
Yeah, even
Sure.
her. Yeah, she just
Oh,
has
Yeah, I forgot her name. Wow.
I mean, surely can see.
premonitions.
Well, the thing is,
Premonitions
it's
and
just
stuff like
that
that.
anyone who has
So it's a little bit
observation
different.
hockey that can dodge attacks can see into the future to some degree, but it's just a fact of category can actually has that power to see like 6 seconds or something like that, to where he knows what you're gonna say. He knows all these things. Like no one's shown that level, but everyone can pretty much like see into the future if they can dodge an attack
Yeah,
using
but what if
observation
he
hockey.
uses the full power of Future Sight?
Every
He just
top
does
tier.
it casually.
Probably
What do you
every top tier.
What if he does it with the full Kenboshoku Haki ability?
What's the full capability?
With full concentration, he just uses it casually. He just have the calm mind.
Well, we saw him sort of do that when he faced Enel. He just dodged to his attacks, but he couldn't actually launch an offense when he was in that state of mind.
Now I was talking about Katakuri's Future Sight.
I mean, everybody has different kind of observation. I mean, we see with
But could be also confused with instinct.
I mean, was Usopp throwing the pine correctly? Instinct it was visionary.
Yeah.
What? Heavens?
No, I was saying that different kinds of hockey, but we have like Usopp's type of visionary.
Yeah.
Like vision related observation. We have
Like there are different types of Kenboshoku Haki.
Sanji
Yeah.
Sanji can sense a woman's tears.
Yeah.
And
some you can just read the true heart.
I
Like
guess.
what Otohime did.
Yeah,
And,
then also.
Fujitora.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
We
it's
would
like I
need
guess
to
it's
know
different,
more
right?
about
People
this
can unlock it differently.
Kenboshoku Haki.
I think he has the most impressive observation feat.
Who's he?
Fujitora.
Wow.
Well, he's blind, so I guess so, right? It's like if he's an like one of the strongest admirals we've seen, and he's blind, that's pretty much like confirms his observations on the next level.
Well, I'm referring to the fact that like he regularly pulls down like objects from a far distance without being
Like
able to
outer
see them.
space.
Yeah,
To be
so he
fair,
must be
though,
sensing.
I'm not sure if he awakened
He hit his own Marines
gravity
with the
devil
meteor.
fruit, which you don't know his fucking devil fruit name.
That was an aspect of control. You know, it's a big ass object. You know, what do you expect?
What if he summons a planet or creates a black hole?
If we're talking about like pure like observation, like I would almost say surely. If like, we're talking about like pure like how
I'm
far-
pretty sure Fujitora can create a black hole.
See, that's what I was like arguing DGK, because I'm not sure if that's like actual observation, if it's just like a premonitive ability. Like I don't know if that's like if there are two different things. Sure, we
Right.
could call it observation, but like, I mean, I guess you could remember the little girl in Skypiea. She had Montana, broken Montana, so I guess you could say that.
Awakened, dude. That's awakened hockey. Telling you. Not
thing
kidding. I'm
is-
telling you, that's awakened hockey. Kobe has it. She has it. We don't see that many people with it. He's one of them.
Wait, what? What?
Ezra, she has awakened hockey along with Kobe.
Yeah, Asia. She's
Aiza.
literally called Asia.
What did she do?
She has awakened hockey.
She has Kenboshoku Haki.
Oh yeah.
Who's that again?
Okay.
The girl on
It's
Skype.
the little girl.
The Shandia
We see her
child.
on the cover page, so we know she's.
I'm gonna stop calling that shit that. It's mantra from now on. Make it tight though.
I think Oda called it mantra because he never intended to implement Kenboshoku Haki.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
It's
just
like-
made it. He just gave it the name hockey and encompassed it with it.
Well, they
Okay,
said
weird.
that people from different regions call it different things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
When it was
like,
introduced to
that's
us, I'm
just
pretty
to
sure.
make the plot hole. It's just
Yeah,
to make
people-
that plot hole, maybe.
People
Well, it
from
makes sense,
to
right?
cover
Like
the plot
if
hole.
someone, if back in the, I don't know, it makes sense if people from around the world like started discovering something, they would call it different things, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
what would they call? So yeah, it's like oblivious to them because they're just in us. It's
Like
just
Sky
in
Island,
the
you know?
Grand Line. Yeah, like Skyland Land is in the Grand Line.
What do you
territory.
mean?
I mean,
Did it
Paradise
make a
isn't
beep
aware of
sound?
hockey.
What?
Paradise is like the first half of the Grand Line.
And you hit the power button, the top one?
Back that we thought he was talking those.
No. We're talking about.
And I think like that is the case where like there's other things in the verse that like exist. They're all the same thing, but we just have different like meanings for each one of them.
No, like Paradise isn't aware of hockey, but New World is known about hockey.
Yeah, and like it says, everyone has hockey, so it's like it's probably more unique on the weaker people since like it seems like life or death situations are like
So
no one's
like
really
they
waking
were
up.
oblivious to how they don't know it. They just
It
aware
don't,
of the
it's like
ability.
they were rare
It's
as
like-
fuck. and
Are you
people-
talking about the general public or what?
Like the entire world, like
Well, no, because like
general-
Shanks and everybody in Mihawk travels to the Paradise places, and they know about hockey. So it depends on who you're
no, I
looking
mean,
at.
like the regular residents. Those like the residents who just know about devil fruits in Paradise but aren't aware of hockey. Like civilians.
the
What
normal
about
people.
what's that guy's name? The guy who's on Kratos, the doctor from Roger's crew. He was on the before the Grand Line.
Crocus.
Yeah.
Well, he was in Roger's ship. He wasn't the New World. He was in Edward. He knows about hockey.
Yeah, but he's
I
in the
went to-
Paradise place, right?
I think we're here talking about people that are like
No, but he knew. He like learned.
like, in that section, and they don't.
Also,
Yeah,
I
but didn't
speculate.
Sorry, go ahead.
I speculate that Shanks and Buggy joined Roger in the East Blue when Roger was just in the East Blue. Why? Because yes, it was like in the past, but in Buggy's flashback, no one believed in Delphur abilities.
Yeah, hello?
And Delphur's considered a myth and the East Blue.
Is it?
Yeah.
People don't really think they're a thing.
If
They're
East
so
Blue
rare.
doesn't know
Like
about
for
devil fruits.
Buggy having that devil fruit, like the chop fruit, like he's gonna sell it, and, like live off that for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
But do you think
and,
that's the general
Shanks-
public or like everybody?
And it's just the general public of who lives there.
East
Like,
Blue.
if you don't
Yeah.
leave that area, like you're not gonna know.
No, it is
All
the
I'm
general
saying
public,
is-
though. Even
that's what I'm
Marines and
saying.
even Blue, when we saw for the Captain Morgan thing, they were
They
surprised
knew.
that Luffy had a devil fruit.
But they knew about it.
Yeah, because it was
I could have
oblivious
sworn they were
ability.
surprised, and they were
Because they had vast knowledge. I mean,
Because they're like, what would somebody with a devil fruit be all the way out here in this weak place or whatever, right? Like, I don't know.
I mean, also they could recognize someone with oblivious power. It's a devil fruit. Well, those in this blue just think it's a monster, a freak.
Right. I'm sure if you take a fisherman map to East Blue,
Because
you-
knowledge, they like the knowledge. They're afraid. What they don't understand.
No, man, because the Live Fruits users are actually freaks. That's why. They're
Also, it's a
actually.
bit ridiculous. You know when Robin was a child and she was considered a freak because she ate the Hana Hana fruit? Yet the residents, the civilians, were in an island with all the knowledge. Yet they didn't know shit about devil fruits.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it just comes down to
that's
like what they
retarded.
know of.
That's like retarded. They considered her a freak because she was a Delphic user. Yet they live in O'Hara, which is known for knowledge. It's all about knowledge. It has books.
Well, I'm sure Skypiea, I'm sure had a bunch of libraries and things like that, but I know didn't know about rubber.
It was Paradise. It was Paradise area.
But it doesn't know about rubber, right?
No, it doesn't.
But it's just because it's in a different region, right?
Or it's because it's not obtainable.
Well, they didn't have trees and stuff.
Rubber is created from a specific tree.
Yeah.
And they didn't have that advanced technology. They only had the technology for dials and clouds. Or plastic. Not only rubber. Also plastic is vulnerable to electricity.
So what are we talking about?
I don't know. We're talking about like Delph fruits and like other things in the verse that like may or may not be known to the general public and certain people.
Yeah, like
I just thought that each area has knowledge that other areas don't. But like in the Grand Line, you pretty much know everything mostly because you're in the war zone of like all the strongest people.
The New World.
Yeah.
Like the more you know. Because
exactly.
Flag Oblivious just ignore.
Well, the less danger you're in, the less you have to know, right? I guess. If you're encountering people with like mad technology, you're like, well, I gotta figure this stuff out. So.
Yeah, man. That's the Delphs thing.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of Delphs, could there be a possibility like a Logia giving a zone to an element it can control, per se? Akainu giving a Delph to magma of a bird zone.
Let's see why not.
What do you mean?
He's saying
and then he controls the zone bird.
Oh wait, now I'm confused.
It's like Caesar,
I don't know what you mean.
Caesar did.
With Smiley, you're talking about?
Yeah, like he condensed the gas and gave it the Delph, and Smiley was born.
Is that how he did it?
Yeah. That's how the gas is alive. The gas became poison. I mean, he could change the structure to poison, not gas, and then gave it the Delph.
I thought he gave it a Smiley.
Yeah,
it's a real fruit.
It's the Sar fruit.
Died afterwards. It reborn into the apple.
Yeah, also, it was obvious how Delph fruits reborn.
Well, we didn't. I thought I talked about that, and then someone said they don't know if that's just like that devil fruit.
It's obvious. Like, if the user dies, it's reborn on the fruit. It's like
other shit.
It's obvious.
Yeah, you tell them how obvious it is.
So, is it the nearest fruit or a random fruit?
We don't know.
Yeah, I would say it's probably the nearest one we see.
Type depends. Just fruit.
To be honest, dude, like even then, we don't know if that was the nearest fruit, and it could still be like it could be that it goes to any random fruit, and it happens to go.
Maybe
you know what
random.
I mean? Like that's what I'm saying.
Random.
It could be that. It could be that it goes to a specific fruit, and it just happened to be that fruit, that ability went to an apple, and there was an apple there. You know what I mean? It could be a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
Or it could be maybe Joker got the Marimar fruit just had the.
I don't think it's the closest though, because if it was the closest, then
you would just keep apples on you.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like people in the verse would realize that by now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, someone would have realized when they beat a Delph user, when they die, they'd be like, "Oh, their exact devil fruit is right over here."
Those who watch One Piece, like, I knew, like, it was obvious before it confirmed how Delph fruits are reborn. It's basic.
Do you think then that, like, say if you have an apple type Delph, here goes the other way. So, like, Kaku, right? How his was a banana. Do you think it rebirths only to a banana?
I think so.
Maybe.
It has to be. It literally has to be.
Who knows?
Because
maybe
the reason why it has to be this way is because Blackbeard said how he has a book with every Delph fruit in it, meaning that they don't change. Every generation is always the same fruit. It always looks the exact same. That's how he knew what the Yami Yami was.
What about this? What if the Delph fruit that takes the body of the fruit changes the structure of the fruit? If it's an apple, it changes to a banana.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
If it's banana changes to a
but we're saying it'll always be the same. Like it'll always look the same as when you first had it. Like when Luffy dies and the fruit's reborn, it'll look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like no, but it changes the fruit, like the fruit.
Oh yeah, no,
basic
that's a
structure.
possibility. Yeah,
No, that
that's a
would be even more. It would be legit.
Crazy. Yeah.
Stealth.
Yeah.
Ominous ability.
Yeah,
And-
so
By
that
the way, I
theory
like your
about
name,
the,
Shofu. I like your name.
so that theory about Monet's fruit would be like in the tangerine tree should not make sense at all because they already
Maybe.
have to see the devil fruit.
There's too much
Who
we
knows?
don't know, dude. And my thing is, if it really was there, and if that theory really was viable, I think
This is
Oda
why
would
I
have
hate
already
theories.
written in that they found it. You know, I don't
Yeah.
think we're gonna let 5 arcs go by and
Yeah,
there's
but-
been a devil fruit on our ship for months. Oh
Yeah,
my
but
god,
here's the
no one
thing.
noticed. And even though
But here's the
Nami takes
thing.
care of her orchard all the time, you know,
But here's the
Yeah,
thing.
but even I still
Everyone
think that
knows-
Monet is not even dead. But that's
No, no, but everyone knows that it's a death wish to touch Nami's orchard. You don't touch.
Not
You don't
here.
touch
Oh,
the fucking oranges.
no. But what I'm saying is, even if you want to say that and use that type of logic,
I mean,
Nami
I don't
herself
know.
is touching them and
Means
tending
that
to it.
there's no Ayuki fruit.
Yeah,
There's no,
like I don't think it's on the
There's no-
ship, is what I'm saying.
not in the ship or the trees, or maybe it's in Punk Hazard. Unless Manette
Or around
didn't
the
die,
world.
which is bullshit.
This is all like theory, right?
Oh, of
Manette
course it's
better
all
be
theory.
dead.
I mean, no, it's all canon because I'm saying it.
I knew
Sorry.
you were
This little
saying.
bitch is all right.
whatever. Then
Oda,
Mhm.
fucking Oda.
I just don't think that they would not
Snake
notice it on
and
Nami's tree.
Snow bitch.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see how that's possible for them to
Like
not
especially
notice
her,
it.
right?
That's
Like
what
she
I'm
probably
saying,
knows
bro.
how many things are on her tree, like how many fruits and
And she
everything.
goes there
which-
every day to tend to them and stuff. It's like what? She really
Yeah.
never noticed ever.
Speaking of which, Virgo is alive. Virgo isn't dead.
Why do you think that?
If
He's
Virgo's alive,
fucking
then Monet is
Virgo.
alive. Like I
What
don't
kind
know.
of question is that?
What do you
He
mean?
What do you
just
mean?
attach
Virgo's-
himself. He has
What?
the hockey.
Dude, the
Could've
explosion.
Yeah, with all the poison.
Could
Yeah,
have survived the explosion.
he's
I'm
dead,
not sure
bro.
if it's poison. It's
He's
just
dead.
explosion.
He's all dead.
If Pell survived a fucking
No, well, don't try and pull any of that nonsense, bro. First off, Pell's an awakened villain. Stop.
Remember, Virgo
Okay.
has strong pulsation
no,
hockey.
no. But first of all, he was like under all those
But
blocks of
won't there be a Don
Yeah.
Quixote family side
and
mini arc?
afterwards, like Ike Inu and were like fighting on there as well. So eternity,
Yeah,
that's true.
lava shit. So he should be already dead.
But won't there be?
Oh no, that was
a
before.
Side... But won't there be a side arc of the Don Quixote family whereabouts?
Maybe
You know,
in the
like,
cover stories. Like we're not gonna
Then
get
what
an actual-
happens? Who will
No, yeah.
rescue who?
That's what I'm saying.
I thought
but
they all
we-
just either died or got arrested.
I'm pretty sure
No,
they
no.
majority got arrested. I thought.
Virgo
We
will
see
be
a
alive
lot
somehow,
of them
right?
taken like mocked
I
by.
don't
all
care.
That's what I'm
over.
saying.
Virgo
We see a
has to be
lot of
alive.
them getting arrested. I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah.
Like,
all I'm saying is I
dude,
think
Sugar
Sugar
Virgo
would
Virgo
be
is
the
going
one.
to save
Sugar
them.
would probably the only one I could see.
That's what I'm
being-
saying. Think about it like this:
scene.
Fuji, an admiral was on the island when they got defeated, and they were getting rounded up. Do you think they were escaping from Fuji?
He's blind.
And
they're all
Sengoku.
That's what I'm
No.
saying. No, yeah, he's blind. Tell him again how he has an amazing
Yeah, but
observation.
their fathers are going to be escorted by different ships.
No,
They're
but
just escorted.
do you think that they're escaping? Or like, I don't know, man. Like most of Dolphy's
Virgo
crew were
will do
devil
it.
fruit. I'm just saying, most of his crew were devil fruit users. Pretty-
Virgo will
I
save
think
them.
Virgo's the only person that wasn't a fruit user, to be honest,
Yeah.
of his
Yeah.
top tiers. And what I'm saying is, all those other people that have fruits, once they get captured and they're in Seastone and on a ship, bro, they're going to impel. Like it's over.
Right.
Like, that's done.
Hypothetically, Virgo is alive and is going to rescue the Don Quixote
Hypothetically.
family.
I feel like now
like-
that the Marines
I
know
hope-
Virgo's
I
a traitor and that he's actually a pirate, one, he's not strong enough to do that, and two, like,
Everyone's. Yeah, but Fujitora
Like-
won't be around.
I think it's a give it.
yo,
I think
Momonga
it's
would stop Virgo.
If he gets
I
there,
mean, by
you
the
got what's
time
his
there would
name?
be in a Momonga, really?
Sewer's there, Dan.
You know
Smoker.
Momonga's stronger than Virgo, right?
I don't know.
How?
What?
If Virgo wrecked a Smoker,
Smoker can't touch Momonga. Stop.
Yeah,
Well,
I
like,
don't
what
think
do
so
you
either,
mean?
but
Why are
I
you
don't
bringing
know.
up
I don't know.
Smoker? Smoke, in terms of Vice Admiral, Smoker would be literally the bottom of the rung on that tier. Literally, he's scraping the bottom of the barrel. Why are you bringing him up?
how is
Like, Smoker's not
how is
shit.
Momonga powerful? Like,
Dude, from the portrayal, what? He had amazing portrayal. Literally, he was the only one on the ship to stop him. Yeah.
He survived the Conqueror's
The
Haki.
Boa Hancock, I was about to bring that up.
Yeah,
Literally,
but
he didn't even
he
know about
just-
her ability.
He cut
Literally,
his arm.
Do you know why he, like, dude?
She's the most beautiful woman in the world.
No,
Yes,
the thing
so
that's
he
so
wasn't
impressive about
consistent
it,
at all.
most of the Marines don't even know what Boa Hancock's ability is. Period. Point blank. That's it. Momonga had no idea what she was capable of doing. He didn't know that everyone was going to turn to stone around him. He reacted off base instinct. He knew what to do. Like, the thing, what I'm trying to say is, Momonga was the only person who was able to even capable.
Really?
Was only. He was
How's
the only
Momonga
person.
hype?
My God.
I mean, I think I just see him as weak because of that non-canon anime, but
I love it
Wait,
too.
I
what
know, but it's
non-canon anime?
non-canon.
Some non-canon stuff came out.
I'm about the Zoro, like
Z's,
the special.
Z's ambition
yeah.
arc.
Yeah, where Zoro beats all fights.
Momonga was
kind of
escorting
fights them.
Pants Fry.
I don't
And
watch non-canon
Zoro,
shit, so I don't remember.
Zoro
I didn't
was
see that.
fighting.
Is that new?
Momonga.
It's
It's an
not
old.
really. It's on Z then.
It's like a promo to
Z.
film Z
Yeah,
and some
some of
shit.
that I can't remember.
Yeah, some non-canon garbage.
Yep. But no,
I
like,
didn't watch
I
it.
think
Manga.
to me, Momonga and like Strawberry, like looking
Dude,
at
they're the top. They're the top.
When you
Like,
look
yo,
at their
if you go, I'm just saying, go to in Marineford when they're talking about, oh, all the vice admirals.
But
Those are
Doma,
the top
Doma
vice admirals.
stopped him. You know, one of the pirates of the New World.
Yeah, Doma. Do you know how, dude? An
Wait, no,
allied, no, a
that's,
captain,
wait,
an
that's
allied captain in
non-canon,
fight.
non-canon. It's non-canon. It's anime only.
But
Oh.
he looked normal.
But
I
it
mean,
doesn't matter. But Chris, what I'm trying to say is, even if you want to do that and like take the anime and whatever, what I'm saying is he's an allied captain
All right, he's still
to
strong.
a Yonko.
Plus, he
Of
was the one that
course, he would stop
he
him.
led all the allied captains and some of the commanders to charge.
really,
the
would he really devastate Virgo? Are you kidding me?
Momonga would beat Virgo, dude, pretty handily.
I mean, you see what
I
Virgo
think you're trash,
tanked?
to be honest.
You know what
Wait,
he
what?
fucking tanked?
I think
No, Virgo
Momonga-
is pretty trash compared to the other vice admirals. Pretty
Yep.
trash.
You're kidding me.
We're not joking. What? I'm surprised you're saying that.
I mean, I do forget that
You can remember
he
the
got
vice
hit by
admirals.
Your name is
Sanji and
Shanks, bro.
tanked
There's a
the
huge
attack.
difference, bro.
Wait, tanked what attack?
Sanji's Diable Jumba attack.
Oh my god, the one that
Wait, hold on. Chris, what is he talking about?
I don't know.
And secondly,
Sanji comes out of
Sanji's
nowhere.
Diable
It
Jumba
was in
attack.
the
What?
manga.
Oh wait, you're talking about Virgo?
Yeah.
Oh my
He
gosh,
tanked the attack
dude.
from Sanji.
Oh my god, the poor boy. You understand Sanji's not like a top tier, right? No, I'm being serious. Like, you understand
I know
him
he's
tanking. No, but him tanking an attack from Sanji isn't even a feat for Virgo, right? Like, no, I'm being serious. Virgo should be capable of doing that. You understand
Don't
that,
call me a
right?
kid, dude.
No,
I'm
dude, I call.
experienced.
It's not even about that. I call everyone a kid, bro. That's me. Like, just if you call me.
Don't question my One Piece knowledge. I know.
I'm not questioning your
everything
knowledge, but
about
I'm just
One Piece.
saying, bro. Bro, now you need to stop, bro. Now you need to stop. All right, what I'm going to say is, first, hold on, where was I? Oh, dude, first and foremost, Virgo was able to keep up with Smoker and outpacing him at parts, and Smoker's stronger than Sanji. That's all I'm trying to say, bro. Like, you're bringing Sanji up as if it's a feat when it's not. You know what I mean?
Don't you underrating Sanji a bit? I mean, I know
Absolutely
I hate
not.
him.
Momonga would
but
stomp
come
all
on,
over
dude.
Sanji. What?
Wait,
Sanji's not holding the camera
also-
to the man.
Sanji's not that strong.
He's not that strong, dude.
Like, and that's not even saying like he's weak.
Like, there's if you're
I think
comparing
that the good comparison would be how easily he beat up Smoker.
Do you think? What about
Yeah, that's a
Pika?
better
Is
comparison.
Pika powerful than Virgo?
No, Pika's weaker.
I don't know, to be
And
honest.
you know,
The only
Pika's
reason I
feats,
say
like,
Pika's weaker, I understand that Pika, like, from what we saw, you might even consider it a better showing, but Virgo's a right hand. When have you
Yeah,
ever seen a right
exactly.
hand be weaker than anyone else, you know? We
no,
know
that's the
Virgo's
thing.
better
Like,
than
and
Pika.
you've seen the things Pika did. You know.
Yeah,
become
but
a
that doesn't mean
giant.
Virgo has that. Like, for example, Pika can possibly out DC Virgo. That's very possible. But it doesn't mean that he can beat him.
Out DC.
DC, destructive capability or capacity. Like, how much damage
Just
you
say
can do in one
devastate.
I just thought that Pika would be able to keep switching his body, but Virgo
No, I
might
know,
be
but,
fast enough to catch him.
What I'm saying is, based on that type of an argument, why can't Pika switch his body against, like, if he could do it to Virgo, why can't he do it to someone like Luffy, where he was doing it, you know? Why can't
I don't know.
he keep
That's the
running,
thing.
you know?
I don't know if Luffy would. would have been able to beat
Oh,
Kika.
stop it.
Yeah,
Don't be-
he
nah,
would.
that's nonsense.
Considering
Zoro
if
beat him.
Zoro did. I mean,
So if
it's like-
Zoro
that's
can
like
do it,
saying
Luffy can
if Zoro
definitely do that
could
shit, bro.
defeat Joker. Zoro couldn't defeat Joker.
Wait,
I
what
don't
are you
know, to be
saying?
honest.
Luffy
Who
can't
knows,
even
right?
beat him. Luffy couldn't beat him.
You never know. Zoro could have not wanted to make his captain look bad. It's like, yeah, Luffy's yours. Go, Luffy.
I feel you.
But he did once try to attack Joker.
Like, don't you think it's
Then
weird that
Fujitora came.
yeah, but don't you think it's weird that Zoro like didn't help Luffy at all? Like he was just holding up the barrier.
Oh, you mean the
I'm
bird
not
case
sure.
thing?
Yeah, and same
No,
thing
he
with Fuji.
knew, dude. No, Zoro's loyal, dude. He believed in Luffy's strength. He knew.
Yeah, but if they wanted to, Zoro and Fujitora could have like taken out
Oh, yeah,
Doflamingo.
turned around and fucking
Yeah.
just.
No,
Of
but the
course.
Marines are cocksuckers. They don't do
Fuji-
shit to Shichibukai because they're government material.
No, it's because Fujitora wanted Luffy to be the hero.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Like Fuji could have
Because
easily
also
stopped all
because
that
he
shit
didn't
before
want
it even
to
started.
be a hero from lies. He didn't want. He couldn't take down Doflamingo because he was a Shichibukai. He had the dirt on the nobles, and
No,
they
but he even knew that Doflamingo was Joker. He knew.
Yeah.
He could have taken him
knew
out.
afterwards. Like he
He
knew from
he,
May
he
9.
literally said, I'm
They
pretty sure
had
he
enough.
said, I wanted the Straw Hats to do it so that they could be
Yeah.
this place's hero. I didn't want the Marines taking another
Credit
like granted
for
for
it.
something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's the whole point.
Yeah, but also they wanted to uncover Joker as a criminal by, uncovering him to be involved in the black market. That's what Maynard did. I mean, also Joker stated, like, if you want to, you could investigate me in order to arrest me. He said that when they had that trial encounter.
All I'm saying is Fuji knew what was
Okay.
up. Fuji knew for a fact Doflamingo was Joker. Literally, Caesar even called Doflamingo Joker. Literally
Yeah,
in
that's
front
how
of
he
Fuji.
knew, maybe.
You know?
Who knows? Like, he wanted... Like, he asked question about the Joker thing. Then Joker said, if you want, you can investigate me in order to arrest me.
Yeah, because he's not dealing with any
Are we
of that.
are we gonna
Because-
see Dofi back in Wano?
No, I don't think Dofi comes back.
In
to
the
a story
side
that
story
fast.
of Don Quixote family arc, I mean, they show most of the most antagonistic groups' whereabouts, their meanwhiles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we might get it in a cover story, like not a whole arc.
Yeah, maybe
Don't you really
Virgo
think then?
saving.
What do you say, Maris?
Don't you really think he's coming back?
I think he's coming back.
Nah, not like that early.
I mean,
I just don't think.
I'm
like,
not
if
sure.
you
Maybe
think about it,
he'll
Maris, that would
maybe
be
he'll
what
pull a
2 arcs?
crocodile.
He gets defeated, and then
Maybe-
2 arcs later, he's back.
Honestly,
Maybe
are you
he
talking
will
about
pull
Dofi?
a crocodile
Yeah,
where
Dofi.
he just.
I think the
stays
whole
in a
thing with
cell
the fact that he
because-
talked to Crocodile Marine 4 and they kind of talked to be
That
partners.
they
But
might
here's the
team
thing,
up.
like,
Oh yeah, but I'm saying like
But-
because we still have Mr. 2 down there and like a
But
bunch
Yeah,
of
the
other
second
5.5.
prison
but
break,
here's the
dude.
thing, like,
Yeah.
The second prison break.
Like, I
I'm
think
telling
that's
you
gonna,
again,
what's
Chris.
gonna happen.
really,
Tell me
where
again.
Luffy allies with Joker to save Ace. I mean, to save Sabo from execution.
Yeah, like I think
Nah,
Mr.
Sabo's
2's
gonna
gonna
take
take because Mr. 2 technically runs. Like he's the new king down there, basically. Or queen.
Oh no, yeah, Mr. 2's the current stand-in fucking king for comeback, like for what's it
Oh,
called?
Kama.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you think
Mr. 2's the
do you
goat
think-
in there, bro.
Do you think Bon Clay would be an extra hat? The 11th?
I don't think
Big
he'll
alliance.
join the crew,
Big
but like
alliance.
he'll like even though he's not gonna join the crew, Bon Clay's always a character that like he rides hard for the straw. Like no one's talking shit about the Straw Hats in front of him. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I could see
Like,
Bon Clay
he's never
taking
gonna
over
join
the.
crew,
Yeah,
but if
their
you're bad
friendship.
mouthing them, watch out, bro.
Yeah, man, you don't fuck with. Also,
Yeah.
if Bon Clay,
Those are his
though,
friends,
his ability is devastating. What if he were to touch a world noble?
Oh, Blanc.
He could
He
become
already
the world
has.
noble.
He touched
He
Cobra's
could
face.
even
We saw
kill.
it.
No,
Yeah,
like,
it's about, like, a celestial,
legit, like,
A
Not-
celestial dragon, you mean? Like
yeah. If he would touch a Tenryubito and kill him, he would take the life of that Tenryubito.
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like
How
that would
does
be
he
hard
touch him?
because, like, they always have guards. Like, you're not gonna just run up. Like, no
bubbles.
way you can. He can't even run up on them. Literally, when they walk in the area, they demand that everyone bow down and like lay castrated on their face. You know, like
And
if
they
he's
have-
a trying to run up on them. Like,
Remember,
I think
he has the power of deception. It could
No,
be
I know. I
they
get what
join.
you're saying, bro. But what I'm saying is, in his like he hasn't touched anyone's faith that is so important that they wouldn't like. They will always look at Mr. Two and be like, "You're not a Tenryubitu. Bow down."
Here's a question. How
Bow
do
down.
you
Just
think
that
he touched?
they also have bubbles around their heads.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like he can't
Alright,
run
then.
up on them.
Dude. Here's a question. How did he touch Cobra?
We saw him touch
to get
Cobra's face. Like we see
When?
the scene.
Remember,
When?
he was
I never remember that.
he was dressed as him and shit like that. His face.
He just we know that he touched Cobra, but how? I mean, he's a king. Doesn't he have protection as well?
Does Cobra let people come near him, like the Tenryubito?
Cobra's the one king in the entire show that says the kingdom is its people. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? He's all
Yeah.
about letting regular
He's
ass
like, don't
citizens-
touch me.
Yeah, but-
I'm the king.
Yeah. For example,
No,
Koza.
but the guys, but he has protection guards to know
No,
something
we know.
touching somebody?
happens.
But what I'm saying is the guards for Tenryubito and Cobra are going to be different. The Tenryubito
wait,
guards
when he
are
touched-
always going to be on guard. No one's coming near here. Like, stay
Like
back.
he shook his
But
hand
Cobra?
sometime.
Well, I'm just saying, for example, look at Koza and how Vivi became friends. Normally, if that were Tenryubitu, bro, they don't care if you're a kid.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
I
a
know,
peasant
I know.
in their eyes. Get out. You know what I mean? Cobra's willing to he's more willing to talk to people, you know, and engage with them and stuff.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, what also can be is like, Mr. Two could even be like one of the guards and then touch Cobra as well, and then he changed to Cobra.
That's
Or
what I'm
just
saying.
be
It
a-
could be anything.
Yeah, no.
That would be kind of weird though, because he has to
I
touch
mean,
their
wouldn't
face.
he? I mean, wouldn't like in some situation? I mean, Bankley is somehow smart. He was able to touch Magellan's face somehow.
But I thought we saw that, right?
Yeah. I mean, he could
Like,
somehow
didn't he
touch
do
a
that?
Tenryubito.
He touched Magellan's face when he was pretending to be Hannibal, I thought, right? Like, it wasn't even about being smart. It's just that Magellan didn't know who he was.
But here's the thing with the money fruit. What if the awakening / main potential, he could imitate the person and his abilities?
That's ass and a bad ability because Brule can already do it.
No, like
I'm
the
joking
name
around,
of
though,
its
but
stealth
for real.
ability called the clone fruit.
Yeah,
be
check
cool.
your messages, by the way, Chris.
I think it'd be cool if he can make other people like do what he can do.
Like it's awakening.
Like imagine if he was at Marineford, he could make everyone else like turn
Yeah.
into.
And again,
like, something.
awakening means probably main
Genetic
potential.
concept, yeah.
This awakening bullshit is
It's
just person.
What was I gonna say? What time is it? You guys want to end the
For me, it's
stream? How you
midnight.
feeling?
Yeah, I think it's cool for now.
Took me a while to join.
We'll probably jump over to the Discord to be honest. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so
Yeah,
for
I think Milo's gonna do today a filler stream,
Okay,
filler D&D.
yeah, so people that don't know,
Yeah, a shame I
Milo,
won't be there.
yeah, Milo does a D&D basically thing
Yeah, I
on
know.
the Discord and the
I'm
Outer
part
Haven
of
Discord.
it.
And basically what it is that we have you.
Yeah, I know.
bas-
It's Dungeons and Dragons One Piece.
Yo, let
but
the man
he's
talk. What the
That's
fuck?
something
He's
like-
trying to.
Not
What
He's
the
trying
fuck?
to explain for other people. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're
My
good.
bad.
No, you're good. So basically, what it is it's a D&D stream. So we have a One Piece twist on it. So like, you start from one island, work your way, and there's a bunch of people that play it. Like right now, I think we're up to like 20 people in total, which is pretty good.
And it's
Milo
sometimes
runs it.
cancer as fuck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yes, Ross. But no, it's fun. It's cool to see. So if you
Before
ever
some of
want,
you fuckers say that
if you ever-
Dragons is for nerds, well, One Piece isn't for fucking nerds. One Piece is badass. Therefore, the Dungeons and Dragons version of One Piece is fucking badass.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
really fun.
Period.
But yeah, so and then basically, if you guys want to ever try it, I'll throw a link in a second for the Discord right there. If you guys want to join
Is
the
it like
Discord.
is it like a specific version of D&D that you're playing? Or?
It's just kind of like it's like based off D&D, but like we take it and like twisted it to like,
Oh, okay.
like we have like a layout for basically how it exactly works. I'm about to post the link in the chat. I can get there. Okay. But so yeah, that'll be the Discord links if you guys want to join. I think they're doing it right now. That's why we're ending the stream. And then for everyone else, we'll be doing a stream as well as a side stream on Saturday, this Saturday. And it's gonna be a charity stream for Gillette's Children's Hospital. And it's Extra Life, so people that don't know what that is, it's basically they do it once a year on this Saturday. And we stream for 24 hours straight with basically minimal breaks, and it's a gaming stream, but we also talk One Piece and all other anime. And so I'm going to be running it for 24 hours with a bunch of people. It's any game, to be honest. I'll take it. Like, if you want me to play a game, I have a list right now that I'm going to post in our Discord. For the games, like there's like Neo, there is Burning Blood. Yep, there's Storm 4, Dragon Ball. Just a shit ton of games I'll post, and I'll probably try to make a stream schedule for people that want to watch
Club Penguin?
Either. Dude, Club Penguin, well, I got shut down. So sad. So like I'll post that in there. But if you can donate, obviously it goes to a good cause, and it goes straight. It's not to us or anything like that. It goes straight to Gillette's Children's Hospital. There'll be a link in the description. That's on the Outer Haven Discord as well, under Extra Life at the top. But even if you can't donate, just come and show support. See if we can get a lot of people there. And if you have PS4, if you have PC, and you want to game with us, that is even better. So open to everyone that wants to join up in it.
Yeah, I think we should make a schedule, Chris, for what the game we're going to play, so people know already in advance.
Oh yeah,
do the game.
That way they're not waiting forever. Yeah, no, I'm going to try to do my best to do that tonight. Worst case, I'll put it there by tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, so it's basically just a way to support. So even if you can show up for like 15 minutes, just to like say hi, whatever. Basically what they do is they let all the people that stream network, and so like other people that we've never talked to before that are doing streams for the hospital will also be able to join us in the stream. And today I got an email from the owner of the Gillette's Children's Hospital, as well as a bunch of like doctors and patients saying thank you. So it's like an official thing if you guys want to check out what Extra Life is, or if you want to stream yourself. The description is also there in Outer Haven. So
is there also a possibility that people can go onto our stream and they pay for it just for this cost, and they can talk about something?
Say more specifically, what do you mean?
Oh well, like they donate and then they can talk on our stream.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm gonna keep it completely open. So like for anyone that wants to just straight up join, like when I'm gaming on PS4, I'll be having a chat, which sadly it's only limited to 8 people on PS4 for the party chat. But I'll keep that open. So if you don't have me added, I'll throw my PSN on there and just add me. But when we stream a computer, as well as when I can use OBS, I'll make sure to keep like a Discord open for everyone that wants to join, just talk and chill. It's basically a 24-hour stream, so non-stop coffee.
Yeah, because I'm saying, like, if people got some interesting theories or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, I feel you.
How long did this stream
last? It's 24 hours straight, so it's like I'll be obviously taking breaks to not die.
I was talking about this stream.
This one.
You will manage to do 24 hours, Chris. Come on.
Oh no, I've done it when I was younger, easy. But I'm saying like the coffee breaks shut down. But no, we'll do it. Like I said, it's all for good cause.
Just be careful. Someone died from.
Oh God.
From that.
I used to be able to do like 40-hour gaming sessions with like Halo and shit back in the day. But now I'll be doing 24 hours, and then I have a bunch of other buddies in real life that I know that I'll be doing. We'll kind of compete. If you have any other like people that are on YouTube or Twitch that that play games, try to like encourage them to do it, because like I said, it's literally free, and it goes to people basically that are like in need of the medical assistance. The people that go to the hospital like with like cancer patients or children, stuff like that can't afford the medication or the any operations
they're needed. Be here to support.
Exactly. So good cause. Join if you can. Like I said, Saturday starts at 9 a.m. is what I'm planning to start at Eastern, and then the running to obviously 9 a.m. Eastern the next day. So
that's awesome.
Right? So yes, for mysteries. But yeah, so that's all I have. I don't know if you guys want to shout out yourselves before we end the stream. If you have a YouTube or if you have a Twitter, anything like that, they can throw in the description.
Join.
I like it.
Join the Anime Universe Discord or Outer Haven Discord.
Drinks for life. Yeah. But yeah, so we'll be doing that this Saturday. So if you can join, and then like I said, thanks for.
Final fact. Shank's sword called Griffin.
King of Beasts, better than Kaido. 1 bet on Griffin.
Yeah, like that's its name.
Oh yeah,
confirmed.
no, the FPS.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I said, everyone, if you can join Saturday, and if you have any games, I'll list a bunch of games on there. But I have a shit ton of games. So if you have a game in mind, like Kingdom Hearts, like fucking Paragon, I don't know, whatever games that you want me to play, like let me know. I'll try to squeeze it in there.
Kingdom Hearts
Play
is sick.
Roblox.
Yeah, get the thing done. But and if people donate, like I'll probably set like $5, $10 like minimum for like people that donate, and then I'll just jump over that game in the middle of the session, unless we're
Also-
meeting on a boss fight.
Also, we might have a surprise stream on Friday.
Oh yeah. If you want to shout that out, I don't know if you want to tell them what it is or.
Not yet.
Okay.
Like
It's your
tomorrow,
birthday?
right? Like tomorrow, you mean?
No.
Oh, is it next Friday? Or?
This Friday, tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I guess that'll be what.
Yeah, this was a fun stream.
Wednesday. Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate it.
Yep.
We started a little bit late, but all for the better.
For me, it's late.
Yeah, here I still got 7 o'clock for me. Gotta love the being in the east.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks for everyone that came through, and like I said, see you guys Saturday.
Like the stream.
Like and subscribe.
Peace, fellas.
Steve here. Steve's dead, I think.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm here.
Okay.
We still live?
Yeah, outro.
Yep.
Outer Heaven?
Disperse.
Oh, that sounds so good.
You liar.